With that being said, it's a brand new day. Let's go back a little bit, shall we? A lot
Mhm.
has happened. If you haven't seen the other episodes, spoilers ahead, so be mindful. So, our high schoolers. Yes, Imogen.
Are we finally getting to prom today?
Oh no.
Imogen, sadly, you died in a car accident, and this
Oh
has all been a
no.
dream.
Oh, no.
so what seems to have happened is that we did make it to prom, and a lot of other things happened too. Currently, our friends have come to the very, very drastic conclusion that the Van Helsing Academy was not accredited. Having to go and start from scratch, our friends are now enjoying summer vacation as they go to begin their high school life again, oddly enough. Van Helsing, defeated and alive, is now waiting on their jail sentence on a very public, very famous court trial. 3 police officers that were helping them in their endeavors have also been put on leave, and they've also been had charges placed against them, oddly enough. But all this to go and say, the resurgence of a friend that was supposedly dead. Rory was able to convince the police he had been kidnapped. He just couldn't remember what had happened. And when Helsing was hurt, he was down there in the altar room with everyone else. And thankfully, you guys saved him. Funny enough, you also realized that a lot of the cult members that were down in Van Helsing's room were people of your community. Garbage man, postal worker, that old man Jenkins that had the ice cream shop downtown.
Oh no.
Old man
He had the
Jenkins, that
best ice
bastard.
cream.
He did. His kids took it over now, but
Not the same.
it's just not the same.
I hope they don't run into the ground.
But you have all been asked to come over to the school for a little bit to get a moment to go and talk to your new principal, Dexter Richard. And you all have heard in the grapevine that Dexter at one time was actually a prison warden over in Sussex, England. He's an odd man, not very tall, very bird like, long nose, very small glasses. And you have noticed he stutters a lot. So we had also come to the group to ask them about some of the things that they were doing in summer vacation. So before we make it, let's establish something, shall we? Miss Barker. It's been odd. You feel free. Nana Barker, as always, her little strange self walking around, no hunchback. You know, when you came back home after all this, she said nothing, but she held you tight for a long time. Longer than you think she's ever held you. And then she whispers in your ear, I would have killed the bitch. I'm glad you didn't do it. I would have done it, but it's okay. Rory, that evening, didn't say much, but he also held you tight. And for the first time, it wasn't cold, and it wasn't a transparent image of him. It was just some big old goofy Southern kid. And he said thanks. And you know he meant it. Then he went home. He calls you often. All he does is go and say how much he wants to go out and do stuff with you. But you are home, getting ready for the meeting today over in the school. You know today is probably the day that you should go talk to your dad. It's been a minute. You still spend time with him and all that, but you know that the doctors keep telling you that you need to spend some time with him to go and remind him of who you are. The day is yours, Miss Barker.
Well, I go to my dad's room to go talk to him.
It's a big room, has a very big loft window. He's sitting in his wheelchair looking out the window. At one time, he was impressive. Big, strong man. Not so much anymore. His body beginning to feel the strain of the Alzheimer's that is affecting him. His smile's always present. He always seems to be in a good mood. And you see that what has become his consistent companion in his time that he is here. And you just see him looking at the bird. Hey, 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 you should do a trick. What? What? Callum. Callum. Who's that? And you see what turn to you, and he looks to your father. See, he turns. Oh, hello.
Hi. The this is I point at the bird and I say this is what he was saying your name to you. You're Callum.
I'm Callum.
You're Callum.
That's a good name. What's your
Yeah.
name?
I'm Corinne.
You're very beautiful, Corinne. My you look a lot like her.
I'm torn between saying, I am her because I'm not sure if the doctors are right about it being Alzheimer's, but if it is, I know I have to tread very carefully with it. Where's my grandmother?
She's
I know where
downstairs. She's making breakfast.
Okay.
The nurse will be up soon. She's making breakfast for me.
Nurse, right. How old is your daughter?
I think she's 18. I
Oh,
think.
yeah. I'm 18.
Are you friends?
Yeah, you could say that, yeah.
Oh, that's sweet. It's good that she has friends. She's not very social sometimes, so and it's good that she has people that she can be around.
Yeah. She's
You look sad. What's wrong?
Nothing. Just some. You remind me a lot of my dad.
Oh, your father was a strapping young man too, huh?
Yeah.
He just stops. He looks through the window. My wife, I haven't seen her in a while. I used to write letters to her all the time. When I was a kid, there was an ice cream shop in this town. That's where I had my first kiss. I only dated one girl, you know that?
Even though I know what her name is, I say, what's her name?
I don't remember.
Would it be Cass? Maybe.
Cass. Cass. I'm sorry.
Sorry, Corinne had mentioned to me the name Cass in passing. I didn't know if maybe that
Oh,
was it.
you know my daughter Corinne.
Yeah. Actually, school's starting soon. She's probably already there, so I should go. I'll let the nurse know that you're ready for your breakfast.
Thank you. What is it? Okay. He just sits there. And as you go to walk out of the room, you see that Watt jumps down to his wheelchair, goes up to his shoulder, and nuzzles his face. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. And you see your father turn for a second. I love you, Corinne. Have a good day.
I
And the
love you too.
lucidity of it.
I love you too,
Yeah.
Dad.
In these moments, you're reminded of the cruelty of it. These moments of lucidity that come and go. They are painful to watch and to see. And as you walk through the door, you see a familiar face.
What do you want?
Oh,
As Holiday steps through the shadow of the hallway, Miss Parker, morning. I was actually coming to be a. Believe it or not, my heart goes out to you.
You don't
I was
have a
actually
heart.
coming.
mm,
That's where you would be wrong, Miss Parker. I was
That's
actually
so.
coming. Say that one more time for me.
That's so.
It is. Allow me to explain. I was actually coming to give you a bit of a difficult time, but it's not fun when you're sad. And you see
Okay.
he stops. Miss Barker, what if I told you you could heal your daddy?
I turn 18 and you're coming after my soul now because I took Rory from you, right? Is that what's happening? You're gonna try to make a deal with
are.
me.
Oh,
Why, yes. Did you think I was
Please,
gonna paint it another color?
please go back to whatever lower pit of hell you came out of, you lesser devil.
It only gets worse, you know. It was like when I died of tuberculosis. No cure. Believe it or not, this might be the best deal you get. Keep it in your hat.
I
Perhaps we
don't
can.
think I don't think I will keep that in my head. No, thank you. It was very kind of you to come and choose not to mess with me, but then to let me know that it only gets worse from here. And then to turn around on yourself and, oh, poor me, I died of tuberculosis when there was no cure.
You thought that was red. You ain't seen me be a bully. I am sorry for your predicament. Believe it or not.
I don't.
Sad to see a man of his caliber like that.
When my grandmother and I figure out how to kill a devil, I can't wait to make sure you're the first one that I do.
Ooh. You know, I swear that someone has walked right over my grave. I felt it in my very essence. You'll come around. Everybody does.
No,
We can.
get out of my house.
I was never here. He just,
I'm here.
who are you talking to? I hear you upstairs over there making noise.
My favorite character.
It's all knockoff holiday again, Grandma.
What you want?
He's trying to tell me that I stop myself because I'm right outside my dad's room. So I go downstairs and I say, he's trying to get me to make a deal with him. He says I can heal Dad.
You see that she grabs you by your chin gently. My love, some things are from a higher power. When they say no, there is no magic that can fix.
I'm not considering it, Grandma.
It wouldn't work anyway. You don't think I tried? Hey, I can cheat too. You know, I can do things. I don't want to see him up there all sad all the time in his wheelchair. Where your
I know.
boyfriend at?
He's probably at school, and I'm
You
gonna be late
admit
now.
he's your boyfriend, you don't tell me nothing.
I immediately try to run from the house and tell her I love her and have a good day because I know she's about to start whacking me with things.
Once you go, you grab your bag, you feel that it's heavy. You know that she's got a little lunch in there for you because she knew that you were gonna freaking jet. I love you. Be careful.
I love you, Grandma. I'll see you later.
Tell Rory I say hi.
I will.
Tell your friends I say hi.
I will.
And you run out.
I love Nana. She's the best.
Nana Barker is absolutely the best.
She is the best. Miss Piper, life has been strange for you, hasn't it? Showing a little bit of true emotion seems to have made you a little bit more human than you expected. And when you get home, you don't feel the presence of the void.
Panic.
Miss Piper, tell us about what you've done during your summer vacation.
Well, Piper learned what depression was.
Oh,
Jesus.
That's rough,
And
buddy.
through
My God.
it's okay. I can help you with that. Moss is really good at just being depressed all the time.
oh man.
Oh, this session has gotten too real, and we are 18 minutes in.
Welcome to the astral campaign. Now I get to truly cause pain.
And
So,
in her depression, she learned how to be productive because why not?
so you joined choir, didn't you?
Yeah, she actually did. I did, and
At a
she also
church?
learned how to play. Now I think I'd burst into flames if I walked into a church, but I'm not sure.
I'm
I haven't
sorry,
tried
Manny
yet.
is the one in the bushes today.
Nana's looking around just going, I swear I hear that werewolf saying something about he loved Nana.
Just like,
I love you, Nana Barker.
I can't. But Papa also learned how to play a little bit of piano and went on a quick summer vacation for reasons
How
to
did it go
try.
with Harper? Did Harper join you guys?
Um, I he did, but it was really awkward. Like
Ah,
Dad kept on about the sex magic and and all the occult, and it was just
Fair. Because oddly enough, as you wake up, Piper,
God damn it.
Piper, and we need you
I
to come down.
Oh God, here we go again.
super love that voice.
Piper,
Um,
Piper.
I'm,
Piper.
I'm on my way. I'm
Piper.
coming. I'm coming, Dad.
We need to talk about the sex magic.
Not again.
Piper.
We're all Piper's dad.
No,
No.
No.
Piper, why don't you call us Daddy?
Oh no! God, I completely lost his voice when you did that. Jesus Christ! Let me get back. Piper,
I'm coming.
okay. Mother and I we want to have a talk real quick.
Oh God, is it about sex magic again?
Oddly enough, no.
Hey God.
Thank God.
Gods.
Which
Are you
one?
ready?
Piper
I
goes
get specific.
downstairs.
So as you go, you coming down. I would imagine you getting your PJs and stuff like that, and you see your father there, a cup of coffee, newspaper as always, little stack of pancakes, for you. Piper, please sit.
Piper
We're
pulls the
learning
chair
about the
out.
birds
Sits
and the
down.
blood.
So,
Birds in the blood.
Sacrifice.
so mother and I have been talking. We know that you've gone through a little bit of a change. We want you to know we still care for you very much. If
Why
you
do
decide to live this lifestyle in our home, you are welcome to. Being normal, there's nothing wrong with it.
Piper sits there in stunned silence?
I-
Normal. This is normal? Fucking feeling? This is normal? I
Well-
don't like this normal.
Well, Piper, I've been doing some research, and you see, he actually takes out an Encyclopedia Britannica that he has from one of those old 1990 sets.
Those are so cool.
I've been doing some reading, and right. So we believe that part of mortality is the human mother. I can't read it, and you see that he brings the book up. It hurts me to read. And you see that she goes, part of the human condition, love. Part of the human condition. And maybe this is just part of the greater plan for you.
You're telling me that me losing my main connection that I've had for over 18 years is part of the greater plan of some celestial intervention?
But have you, though, Piper? You see your father turns to you and your mother turns to her at the same time as their eyes go black. You still have us. We
You
have
make a-
not left.
You make a point.
And as his eyes turn back, who are we to question the void, the madness that will consume all in entropy? Sometimes it be like that, as the young people say.
I have never been more proud of you in my entire life, but also I have never felt more cringeworthy of a statement.
I've been trying. I want to connect with you, Piper.
Good job,
It
Dad.
can't. I understand it can't always be the sex magic and the union of two people to create something similar,
Okay,
almost as the philosopher's stone.
Dad, focus, rein it in. Come on, Dad, you got this.
Well, you know I like alchemy, and it's difficult for me. I want you to feel comfortable, and also I think that boy Harper's a little bit of an idiot.
Oh, really, Dad? Why do you think that?
How many times do I need to explain sex magic to this boy?
I think you're just making him a deer in the headlights at this point. I
I
mean,
have given him Aleister Crowley's autobiography, written in urine and blood, and he hasn't even read it.
I've read it. Piper said. I'm such a fan.
I
The
mean,
book itself is wonderful. It's literally made from the skin
Dad,
of 6 people, and still he won't even open it.
Dad, while I agree with you that it is offensive that he has not read it, have you ever thought about maybe, as much as you and I are used to the occult, Harper may not be?
The boy's a damn werewolf, Piper. He's a damn werewolf.
But a
How could he
werewolf,
not?
a werewolf is not quite Eldritch God level, as you can imagine.
Could you imagine what it would be like to be in your state right now, to be able to call upon the extreme rage of Mother Nature, to be able to rip forth from your own body and be born of a cocoon of your own flesh? That's as eldritch as you can get.
You make a point.
Manny feels offended and he doesn't know why.
Manny, why are you in the bushes?
He's at school.
Sorry.
And you actually hear him. I'm sure he has werewolf friends. Does he not?
I can't remember what Tom is, but maybe.
Tom's an idiot.
No, he's also useless, Daddy, but we ain't talking about that right now.
Why is Piper's dad all of a sudden just so racist? I'm sure he's got werewolf friends.
Who said that he wasn't the whole time?
Oh,
You know what? Uh-oh.
Tom's an idiot. Yeah, Tom is an idiot. He's kind of proven to be useless, but be getting useful.
Well, Piper, just go and know, Mother and I, we love you very much, and we want to see you succeed. There's just a lot going on in my mind, in the absolute echelons of the eldritch and of the obscene. Anyways, we love you very much, Piper. Oh,
Uh,
and you see that he turns to Mother. I think that's the first time you ever told Piper you love her like that.
That's odd.
Huh. I suppose
I
I do love you, Piper.
I love y'all too.
We're going to do some blood sacrifices. Do you want to stay or
I mean, I look over at the clock. I might be late for school if I do.
that's fine. That's fine. So yeah, we'll just have the house ready for you when you arrive.
Thank you.
Be safe, sweetie.
Well, I mean, if I'm not, maybe I could get a little bit of the Eldridge back if I did something awful. Who knows? Maybe it's like a balancing act.
You see your father stand up, and as he walks over to you, he puts his hand on your hand. What is above must be below. There has to be balance in everything, Piper.
You're right.
So, no more sad sack. You are no longer allowed to just wallow in it. You want it, go out and get it.
Okay, Dad.
Hmm. And Daddy will be here the whole time.
Oh, don't call yourself Daddy. It's weird.
Oh,
No.
Mother, it's fine. It don't worry. And you see that she just walks up and she pats him on the back. Your father's a good man. He's just overworked. And then you see that he starts to walk off. Oh, I really, really need some arsenic or something. I'm not feeling well. I know, dear. Please sit.
Aqua Tofana!
Aqua de fauna, and you see that he walks into the living room.
His
So
bar where he inevitably keeps things like cyanide and arsenic.
I was gonna go and
Luckily,
say, I was gonna say
Tomas grabbed the right bottle last time he was here.
you know that your parents are a trip. They are wild, and there is just no other way to go and describe it. They are wild.
Is Piper's mom like Amy Poehler's character from Mean Girls?
Something close.
I'm the cool mom.
She would be if she wasn't stuck in this weird 1950s thing, but she's close to it. It's odd. But there you are. You understand, Piper, that the connection is lost, but your guardians are still here.
I'm gonna go burn down an orphanage. I'll be right back.
So, Tomas, Brian tries to get you up and out throughout summer. Theo, as a matter of fact, Theo has done their best to spend time with you. You also know that Theo has gone into therapy.
Do I know for
They,
what?
you have found out, and this is something that Theo has shared with you, that Theo does believe that they may have a condition or two, and they have started medicating. Actually,
Uh,
that does not make them less of the person that they are. And from time to time, you do notice that Theo is a lot, but
out
they
of
are no longer
character,
using. Hmm.
may I guess what this is?
Sure.
Is Theo bipolar?
Something like that.
Like the sex mania stuff makes me wonder.
You do have moments though, truly, that you begin to wonder if it's all bullshit. Some
Cool.
days they seem to want to change, and then some days, well,
I'm gonna say that Tomas. I think Tomas is using Theo as a great way to like escape from Tomas's problems, and like trying to be the good boyfriend and like be there for them and stuff.
What? Does not sound healthy.
Oh,
oddly enough,
I'm
Because
sorry.
it's not.
Theo has made it very clear that you are boyfriend and girlfriend.
are we really? No, what? Cool.
It was never asked. It was established as Theo likes to go and put it. It just one day she walked in, you are my boyfriend now. And that was pretty much it. They have also stopped with the French accent.
Yes. So me and Theo were talking about in our own chat about the accent, and like I was hoping Theo would drop it in the group as well.
You see, and the girls, as you did go out with Theo, Theo's voice is different. It's a little deep, but
Does
you
anyone
see,
know about Theo's transition other than me?
it's something that went around the school, but nobody really asked, and they didn't really talk about it.
Imogen definitely does not notice Theo's changed accent.
That's hilarious.
Piper notices.
I was gonna
Corinne
say
does.
Corinne, and I have no doubt that Corinne and Piper picked up on that. Like,
Because Corinne sees how Theo treats Tomas, and she sees that that it was never like that, like when Theo just said something about them being boyfriend girlfriend in front of the whole group, and Tomas was like, "What?" Corinne was just like, "Oh, they didn't have a conversation about this. I hate this girl so much because she's treating my friend like a pet, like a toy, and it's not okay."
I do wonder. I feel like because Tomas is using, you know how it is when you're like trying to help someone else, you're not really helping yourself, right? And
when you empty your own cup to fill their own.
mhm. Yeah, and I definitely think Tomas is trying to really like channel the Brian therapy, like yeah, be yourself, but try to maybe if Theo's being a little bit something, try to rein them in as best they could, by asking questions and being understanding and listening and stuff as best as Tomas can without understanding anything about psychology.
You have still not met their father. You have
Okay.
seen pictures of Mr. Regimon, and he looks like a war criminal. Thick mustache, emerald dark green eyes, olive skin, completely bald, and just broad all across. You seen pictures of him in the house, things like that, but you've never
So
met him.
am I like snuck in the house every time I'm there? Like I don't really meet anybody other than the
You,
guards.
you stop sneaking in. You're actually able to come on in, but he never seems to be there. Yes, Miss
Oh,
Piper.
I want to know if the guard has a name. He deserves a
Yeah.
name.
The big one?
Yeah.
Glenn, yes.
Oslo.
Oslo?
Oslo?
Oslo.
Wait, are you saying
Oslo.
Oslo or Ocelot?
He sounds
Like
like
the blue octopus thing off of Nick Jr.
Yes.
is he
Oslo.
Russian? Is that what I'm picking up?
He
Yeah,
doesn't tell you what
their
he
guards
is,
are Russian.
but it does seem that he might be Russian. He's very big, very thick. He has come to call you Thomas now. He no longer calls you boy.
Ah,
He's
and
actually been quite polite.
I'm gonna call him Mr. Oz, Mr. O.
Easy. This is a good name for me. I like it.
hmm And like, he's a big, strong dude, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So like,
You
you know,
should
I
bake him
got.
cupcakes.
I can't cook at all.
Well, shit.
Maybe pipes. Anyway, but I like to do like. Does he like to play basketball or anything? Like, does he like to play sports?
I don't know how to play basketball, but I'm very good at boxing.
Oh, are you fucking Mr. O? You gotta show me how to fucking box. There's a new boxing club I'm kind of interested in at the school.
There is gym underneath mansion. You can come. We practice.
No way.
Yes,
No,
way. Yes.
dude. When do you
Who's this good?
practice? I'll be there.
Every day.
What time?
Yeah, 5 o'clock, 5 to 6.
Oh,
1 hour.
I'm up.
Good.
Okay. I'm
Good.
awake.
Good. Good.
Fuck.
We
God, that's really.
will make you skinny boy no longer. You will be big and strong so that you can be able to protect Miss Regimun. Hmm?
Yeah, I wanna protect you. Like, yeah, I wanna.
Well,
Thanks, Mr.
maybe,
O.
yes. You are good boy. You maybe you need more protecting from Theo than you need to protect Theo.
You're funny, Mr. O. You're funny.
Okay.
Mhm.
You do know that he still walks around armed to the teeth. Every single one of them do. But if it's something that you want to do during summer vacation, Oslo will train you.
Yeah, hell yeah, I'll do that. I will say
The first one doesn't
he's
go too hot, just to let you know.
who do I get like some
You
battle scars? Like
you guys do have Tomas show up. As a matter of fact, Tomas, roll a cold for me. I'm gonna actually let you go and get your highest number. Let's go and see what you're able to go and pull with this one, and let's go and see what
okay.
Oslo gets.
See, Tomas has been in sports for like a billion years now. Not
Yeah,
really,
I
but
was gonna say, but you're a springy guy. You got some oomph to you.
yeah. I'm a tall dude. Alright, so I'm tall, got long limbs, good for basketball.
Oslo rolls the highest that he possibly can and just breaks Tomas's jaw.
Dude, I got like a perfect, beautiful glass jaw, dude. Okay, alright, I rolled 2. Okay, so here we go.
You rolled what?
Oh no, I have 2. I rolled a 7.
Okay. It actually, you see that you actually do well with Oslo, but you do walk out with a black eye.
Fuck yeah, I'm like so proud of my black eye. Tell
You do,
everybody about it.
and you notice that
Uh,
when it happens, he takes this mitten of a hand and he grabs you by your chin. Strong, strong jaw. This is good. You will be able to make many hit. And he just, it's good. You will do good. You want to put
yeah.
ice on this and make sure, because it's going to swell up into the eye. And
Oh,
you see that he'll grab your nose just to check if it's broken or not. Nose is good. Nose is strong as well. Very good
okay.
for you.
Oh, thank you. I think this would be good for like I'm trying to get ready for basketball and football. You know,
Yeah,
for the fall
football.
and winters. Yeah.
American football.
Yeah. Like I like soccer too, but we don't have a soccer team. I like just to do sports and stuff. Brian's trying to get me to do theater though, so
Brian
no.
is the big gay boy that is friend with you.
Yeah, big gay boy. That's my bro.
Hmm. You are also lover of Brian.
Oh yeah, I love the
It's
shit out of
okay.
Brian. Yeah,
Uh,
love Brian. Love the shit out of him.
Good for you. Good.
Thank you,
Good for
man.
you.
Thank you. Yeah. He's
Good for
do
you.
anything for that man.
I do not let Miss Regimund find out. She killed Brian.
No, it's not like that, dude. No, no, no,
No, okay. Oh, no, I'm
yeah,
sorry.
he's just my friend. He's just
My
my
bad,
friend.
my
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
No, okay. Because she killed him.
Oh,
That's no
really?
joke.
She gets. I've never seen her jealous before, except once. She was pretty cool, but she gets
You're a bad
jealous.
boy. What? I don't
She
know.
gets
I'm not her. I'm her bodyguard, not her lover.
good. Yeah, yeah. I'm glad. Also,
This
how's
conversation has turned out. Yes.
no, no. Oh, okay. I was okay. I was just wondering how she's doing with therapy and stuff, dude.
I bring her there. She's okay. She's doing okay.
She's
She
taking
likes
her meds, I hope.
she
She's
likes
like,
very much. I make sure she take medication. I watch.
really? I don't. She's not someone I think lies a lot. You think?
I know.
Really?
Not so much now. Before.
Cool. Yeah.
She still
So
lies.
what? So weird question, Mr. O. Is her parents around ever? I never seen them ever.
Oh, Mr.
Yeah.
Regimon.
Yeah.
Mr. Regimon. Mr. Regimon is away in business. He is dealing with a court case.
For how long now? I've never seen him, and I'd kind of like to meet his dad
He just
someday.
nods.
Okay. I want to do right
It's,
by Theo, and
it's difficult when you have to, go in another country illegally
oh
because he
shit,
can be extradited.
oh shit. I don't even know what
Not
that
here in
word means,
America.
but
He can be forced to go back.
okay. Man, I've never even left this town. That's pretty wild.
You are young. You have time.
Thank you, Mr. O. It means a lot.
It's good. You're
Yeah,
a good
tomorrow
boy.
morning? Tomorrow morning, yeah?
Tomorrow morning, I beat you up again.
Oh, that's sweet.
Until you are strong enough to beat me, and then you will have to kill me. But that's okay. That's
Uh,
part of it.
uh,
Yes, you will come. You will become strong.
You're so funny, Mr. O. You're so cool. You're so fucking badass. All right, I'll see you later.
Have a good day. And he just kind of and Theo meets you. Tama,
Yeah, hey.
you look like shit.
Look at this. This is awesome. Look at
Why?
like it
Why?
hurts.
Why would
Corinna's in
you?
the bushes now going, see, she's not a nice person. Why would she say this?
Why
Also,
would? Why would?
every time I meet Theo, I'm gonna try to read the mood. Like, how's she doing?
She's actually doing pretty good today.
Okay, cool.
But you. Oh, hello, Moose. Forgive me. I have a little kitty cat that just
Oh,
like
it's like Mr. Kitty.
he laid on my feet.
I think you should live in Theo's house too.
You know what? We can go say she has
We
a little
got
cat.
Theo has a cat.
Moose would 100% be Theo's cat.
But you do see that Theo just kind of looks at you. Why would you let Oslo beat you like that?
You know, that's fair. I don't want him to, but I'm gonna get him back. Theo, you'll see. He's gonna make me strong, man. Look at these.
You are beautiful.
Thanks, Theo. You're beautiful.
I am. They picked up my medication. I
Yeah.
am. And she just kind of stops for a second. Oslo is forcing me to take them, so there's that.
Yeah, like how's that new doc doing for you? Like
You know how it is.
no, never seen a psychologist before. But a psychiatrist or
To be
whatever.
honest with you, I thought I was going to walk in and seduce my therapist, but it didn't work out too well. And so I'm actually having to go Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Like, do you really? Sometimes you can't just seduce your way out of the situation. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta be kind of real with people.
Yes, Piper.
Is Theo she her?
They go by she, her.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Can I go get you like a coffee or something? Maybe we can like
I would
blow
like
off some
to.
steam.
And
Yeah.
I want, if you have a moment, I've been thinking, having to go back to school and all that, and, you know,
Mhm.
how do, Theo, how do I make friends?
Oh, that's a good question. You got friends? You got like a little group. We got a group chat, and like I know we
Tomas,
haven't really seen much people.
they,
Yeah.
they're your friends, not mine. I don't think Corinne
Oh.
likes me very much.
Nah, she loves you, man. Like that's her way. She's just like that. Like with uh some people. Yeah.
Piper calls bullshit.
Corinne suddenly gets the feeling that she's going to need to hex Tomas later.
Nah, like
Do you really think that she likes me?
you know what, Theo, you know what I think? I think you're not used to people not like if they don't find you like super incredibly amazingly Model S hot, it can be confusing. And yeah, like so like you gotta get used to people liking you like not that way, but in different ways, right?
You sound like my psychiatrist. Huh.
Sweet. Wait, no. Wait, which one do we not like? We like that one, right?
I like them all. It is what it is. And you
Okay.
see that she does walk up to you. She grabs you by your chin and she gives you a kiss.
Well,
Thank you, Saint Sebastian. And she does take you for coffee.
so
And
I've been saving money, by the way. Like, Tomas is on a mission of distracting themselves from the fact that his parents are still alive. So he can't, he's been still trying to sell TVs and stuff to make money. You know what we're talking about?
I
Yeah,
got
like,
you. I got you.
yeah, but he's kind of looking for a job.
You know, funny enough, yeah, yes, Miss Corinne.
Out of character, did Tomas and Corinne ever like even inadvertently like figure out that, or did Tomas ever even inadvertently figure out that Corinne knows his past?
We're gonna get to that. Don't worry.
Ooh, yeah, I
Okay.
was like, that's a good question.
So, and for what it is, things are going well. As a matter of fact, your phone.
Who is it? I don't answer everybody.
It seems it's coming from Ice Cream World.
I feel like I would answer that. Okay. Hello, it's Tomas.
Hello? This is Rex from Ice Cream World.
Oh, hi, Rex. What's up?
We saw your application through Indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it is a very, very respectable position here in customer service at Ice Cream World. And we're trying to go change our image since our dad was found out to be a cultist who committed suicide. So we're just really trying to just kind of go and get people over here and bring a positive look out to it. You're local, so we would like to extend the offer to you for $9.25 an hour and all the ice cream you could eat.
Sweet. Yeah, that sounds. Who was your dad again?
Walter Rex.
Sorry about that. Are you close with your dad, dude? I'm sorry. Eh, yeah,
Oh
totally take the
no.
position. That sounds so super cool. Like, yeah, let me just come right in.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
no. We'll go. We'll
Alright.
go. When you get a chance, you can swing up
Yeah,
by the shop.
yeah. Sweet. Yeah, I'll be there tomorrow, man. Like, hey,
Okay.
do you have someone around? Do you have someone around you?
Bye, Tomas.
Oh, go get a hug. Ah, fuck. Okay, yeah.
I love that as they're hanging up the phone, Tomas just goes, "Go get a hug."
Where?
I look at Theo, who I assume heard this. Yeah, looks like I got a job, man. Yeah.
I heard. I also heard him cry.
Yeah, that was probably my fault. I shouldn't ask about people's dead
Oh.
suicidal parents. But yeah, job though.
Oh.
9.25 an hour,
Oh.
man.
Oh, congratulations. You know, if you ever wanted, I'm sure Daddy could find you a job.
Yeah. I would love to meet him someday. Maybe.
Sure.
If you're cool, no rush. I know he's a busy dude, man. Like, yeah. He's I get it, he's a busy dude. And I'm just happy to be here with you. As long
Right.
as
Yeah.
yeah.
Just okay.
But yeah, ice cream forever, maybe. Right?
Oh, ice cream. Not much of
Yeah.
a fan, but I'm glad. I'm glad. You deserve it.
She doesn't like ice cream. Get rid of her.
Oh, makes you like her. Shut up.
I
Goes back to being the one in the bushes.
I break out, so I try not to.
Oh, that's fair.
Fair. Yeah. Yeah, I have like the same complexion no matter what I do. So yeah. Yeah, it's kind of the only cool thing about being dead.
Truly a martyr.
Yeah. By the way, Theo.
Everyone
Question.
may have a hydrate.
Hydrate.
Oh, sweet. This is my water.
We can see that you guys are at the coffee place.
Mm. And by the way, I have her order memorized. Like I know what she likes because I'm cool that way.
I was about to ask. Smart.
I bet she drinks a cortado.
Ew.
What the fuck is that? I don't even know. Yeah, I'll get a.
She also drinks
Cortez.
macchiatos. Thank you very much.
Oh my.
Jeez. Anyway,
What is a cortado?
we're not getting into that. We're gonna go into a full thing.
I am sending the link to streamer only chat for those that want to know.
Do the audience chat so the audience can know.
Oh, yep, you right. You right.
Yeah, I'm here to
Nick
take care of your Cortez needs.
So
Coffee
we
needs?
do.
It's coffee.
We do need to
It's
head
just
over.
coffee.
We
It's-
do need to head
it's a
on
small
over to the
latte.
school. It's a small latte.
Oh
But
yeah. Fuck. Man, school's back in session. It's not.
something like that. Well, you know, Mr. Dexter is actually friends with my father.
Yeah. I heard like. I mean, I read he's like.
Daddy has businesses everywhere. He's part of the prison complex system in England and things like that.
So like
Not suspicious at all.
that dude can't be like that tall. Like how do you think he's like a warden, man? Like what do you think? Yeah, like that's wild to me.
Oh, you didn't know?
Hmm?
He's ex Secret Forces.
Oh you know what? There were some things I saw that made me wonder about that.
From my understanding, he even went and worked as a military contractor for the CIA and the FBI.
That's terrifying. Why is he running a school, you think? It's
Oh,
fucking.
he retired. He lost his leg.
Oh, you think he's like crazy like Helsing was, or
No,
no?
Daddy got involved and he had this person checked. He was
Okay,
very
Theo,
upset about what happened with Van Helsing.
I gotta be real with you. Does your dad know about the vampire thing, or
Of course.
is he one too, or?
You sure you want to know?
Yeah, I'm always direct. I always want to know. I always want to know the truth.
Not in the sense that I am.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
it's worse.
Oh, you seem like a good vampire. Like, I don't know if you've ever read these like weird books
You
that
see,
like
she
a
gently just passes a hand on your chin.
yeah,
My love, he's mortal.
really?
Mm. He's
Okay.
a dangerous man, to put it in sensible terms.
I respect that. Yeah. So he helped get our school back in order. It sounds like.
Something like that.
I mean, did he know how you took down fucking Van Helsing though? That was pretty cool.
He actually
All of us did.
he actually wanted me to go and give a gift. I have something to give the group.
Cool, cool. We'll meet up at lunch. Yeah, we have first day. Yeah.
We'll see.
Okay. All right. What's your schedule? Are we in our first class together? Or?
I don't know yet. We'll find out when we get there. And you see
Okay.
that as she walks past you, she firmly puts a hand on your lower back, and she walks with you.
Can I like do the like lame boyfriend thing and put my arm around?
Oh yeah, she
Yeah.
doesn't fight it. She lets it happen.
Sweet. Okay.
So, Imogen,
Use the
Imogen, what
bathroom real quick. I'll be
go
right
for it.
back, guys.
Go for
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Imogen, what have you been up to in your little summer vacation? Because I know that the girls went and got a photo shoot.
The girls did have a photo shoot. I think we did it at Imogen's parents' farm.
You know what? That's fair. That actually works out pretty well. D-
Uh,
do us a favor. Tell us a little bit too about your parents.
okay. How in depth?
Just who they are.
Okay. They are Mr. and Mrs. Smith. um, they have a berry farm and orchard, and so Imogen has kind of grown up doing that stuff. Um, they there's actually a to anyone who knows to look, there's actually a very high fairy presence at the farm, and like especially in the woods around her house, and anyone who knows how to look can see that a fae tends to the garden at the house and all that, because there are certain rituals and traditions that one can do to invite good fortune, I guess, with the fae, and
So funny
they
enough,
do all these things.
funny enough, has Imogen been sharing these with Manny?
I would imagine like Imogen's a pretty open book for the most part. And she does have the tendency to ramble, and she and Manny have gone on dates throughout the summer, and some of those have probably been at the farm. Because Imogen helps out there whenever they need help.
Manny, have you been helping in the farm as well?
Oh yes, Manny has done a lot of the heavy lifting, and there's been many a time where he takes off his shirt completely covered in sweat, carries like these big boxes of, I don't know, manure and other heavy objects.
It has literally gotten to the point that you and Mr. Smith have become tight. You he is not half as powerful as you are. He's a skinnier man, but he calls you son. He literally, he invites you over all the time. He's very, very talkative with you. Uh, you would you would never guess that Imogen is who they are from these people. They seem normal.
Okay.
They
Are
are
they normal?
definitely
Are they?
mortals, by the way.
Ah,
They from what you've noticed, they seem pretty normal.
all
Yep.
right. Well, Danny's very
And for what it
respectful
is,
and always says sir or ma'am to their parents. And
Imogen and her mom also do a lot of any especially like scraps or leftover from the farm get made into like jams or preserves, and they do like a lot of baking and pretty much like just anything that might be about to go bad, they'll
Hmm.
use up in that way. And there is like a small store at the farm that sells the
your mom
products
your
from the
mom runs
farm.
it. Yeah, your
Yeah,
mom runs it. She keeps a pretty tight ship there.
yeah.
And
And Imogen, oh, it like helps her out doing that. Imogen also is surprisingly stubborn when it comes to lifting heavy things. There's probably several times where Manny is like just automatically going to go help her lift something, and Imogen's like either already lifting it or um
oh wait, no, honey, I
and
got that. No, wait, no.
and maybe
You
she
get that
shouldn't
like a
be, or maybe
6-year-old
it's
class.
fine, but
you get reminded often as Mr. Smith puts he's a blue collar man. He's got, the callous hands. He gives you a good slap on the back. You can take the girl out the country, but you can't take the country out the girl. And
Goodness.
you also notice that he treats Imogen with that respect. It's never that he talks down to her as being a woman or anything like that. That doesn't work for him like that. Everyone puts in their part here. So everyone's considered equal. You do notice every once in a while, since Manny's been around, stray dogs have popped up on the farm every once in a while. They don't really bother anybody, they just pop up. And you have noticed that there is a bigger dog. It's a mutt. You're not sure what it is or what breeds it might be, but it has now become kind of like the farm dog. And your father did not want it, said how much he did not want it, and now every morning the dog wakes up, he holds him up to his hand, and he's resting up here. He's huge, by the way. This dog is huge. And he's a who's a good boy, do 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 do, and he just like
yes,
all
yes.
throughout the day. It's just you notice that he gets him a little hat so he doesn't go and get sunburnt or anything like that. And you see him fixing it in the morning. You're gonna make sure that you don't go and get any on you.
Imogen like always is like taking a picture of this and tries to take it without her dad seeing, and like sends it to the group chat every day.
As you see, you guys get constant pictures of the dog that no one wanted, and that he has only called dog because he's gonna get rid of it any day now and give it over to the shelter.
No, he's not.
But you
2 weeks later, that dog is sleeping in the bed with him.
and
And
it's
he's like, hate this thing.
and your mother literally gets to the point she's like, I don't know why he does this. He could just say that he wants the dog and just keep the dog, but here we are. And you'll see that there'll be moments that you go outside, and Manny, you've seen it, that he'll lay down on the floor and the dog will And they just kind of lay there together, and you hear him talking to her all the time. It's just him, you know. I always wanted a dog. I guess I'm stuck with your ugly ass. And the dog would just kind of turn. Yeah. they just seem to have that thing.
And
But
anytime that happens, something like he says something like, you know, your ugly ass in front of Imogen. Imogen is always like, oh, he's not ugly. He's so cute. And, you know, like Imogen loves this dog. She has from day one. And like any animals really, but she always like
Manny
she's
gets
probably a
jealous.
large part of the reason why the dogs kept coming around is because she would like sneak them little treats and stuff and always like a scratch on the head. And
you've seen that dog has been very good with you, and even with Manny giving you a side-eyed look, the dog, it's funny. He is your father's dog. That's his dog.
yeah,
He is your puppy. Manny, on the other hand, you notice that he kind of walks around Manny a little bit, kind of like a dog does to another dog. Kind of.
Like pacing
Hey,
around,
get back, get
sniffing
out
each
from
other
back there.
out.
Out for yourself.
You also notice he does not bark very loud, but he always seems a little cautious around Manny. Like whenever Manny's doing something, the dog would just kind of sit there.
Every once in a while, when nobody's looking, I'll growl at him.
Whenever you growl, you actually see him. You know, he's got that little snarl tooth. Just like
amazing.
he's an older dog, you can tell. But
I love that song.
you seem to be able to figure out that dog seems to know that you are what you are. So he's cautious as he walks around you. But he's never ugly. He never, you know, like, but you can actually definitely go and tell that he's a little jittery. So I would go and say that maybe Manny got here a little bit early in the morning. Go and pick up his lady friend and see if you guys make it down to school, no?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they?
So Manny,
Sorry, I
as
need
you
to reprimand some small children for a minute. Hang on.
sure, Manny, as you do get there, you see Mr. Smith,
Oh,
my boy.
good morning, sir. Hello.
Stop that. You don't got to do all that.
I feel like I should.
How's mom?
She's doing well. She's she's good.
You know, Manny. Just to throw this out there to you.
So women with attachment issues use.
What?
Sorry, my
Who has
phone came on.
attachment issues?
Sorry, my phone just turned on. I was like, I don't know.
God?
There's like this weird radio signal thing. Usually he's got a little bit of a
no,
hearing aid. He kind of messes with it for a second.
Oh, weird.
But you go, you see him. You know, farms.
Sir, your
Turn my
hearing
phone
aid, it
on.
just keeps.
What is that? What is that?
You see that he kind of just stops and. Huh. So it's catching frequencies or something today. Anyways, Manny.
Yeah.
Listen. I respect you. I think you're a good kid. You know, I know that you're doing school, and I think Imogen is going to want to be part of this. And you kind of see him just looking around. It's good that you help. You ever thought maybe, I don't know, getting involved in a farm?
I mean, I like helping around here, and it's nice. I like the work.
Nah,
I'm sorry.
kid.
The only thing going on through my head is, well, let me tell you about the sex magic. Ooh.
You see, completely different vibe. Completely different vibe. And you just
different vibe, but still father figure who is maybe a little too invested in this relationship.
but you do go and see him, and he just goes and says, you know, Imogen's my only baby. You know, getting a chance to go and have another guy over here has been nice. It's nice to have you around, man.
Aw.
Just
Yeah,
want to say it man to man.
I enjoyed our talks. I my dad hasn't been in the picture, so it's nice to be able to talk to a man. Yes.
Well, that's his mistake.
So wholesome.
That's his mistake. It ain't yours. And he just goes and he pats you on the back. You ain't gotta be blood to be family, boy.
No.
And he goes and he walks off on you, dog. And you just
Here.
see him. And as he goes, he runs up to him. Come on, you ugly fucker. And you see that they just start to walk down the farm, and you just hear the dog. He's like, yeah, I know you're hungry. And you just kind of see him start to kind of make his way down as he's going through the field together. But you're not here for the farm.
Here for the girl.
I
The farm
Here's
girl.
the farmer's daughter.
I look around and I don't see her, so I don't call for her, so I just text her like, "Hey, I'm here. Good morning." Heart emoji. Heart emoji.
Oh wait, this
Heart
is
emoji.
this is first day of school in the morning.
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
I'm just having a meeting today, and
Oh.
they kind of want to go and tell you guys about what's going to be happening and stuff like that. So
Is this like midsummer break or like the day before school?
no, this is like midsummer break.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Can I like sneak up behind Manny and like I don't know, hug him from behind or something, or like
My
try and jump
focus
on his
is on
back
my
or
phone.
something?
I'm just
I
trying
was
to
gonna go
text
say
you.
I feel like Manny's very focused when he starts to talk to you, just like.
I want to like attempt to jump on his pack, but I'm not sure how well it will work because Manny is very tall and I'm very short.
You see as you feel Imogen's hands scrape on your back, kind of like a cat would do when they try to jump on a higher piece of furniture. It's like
She like jumps and like maybe gets a hand on his shoulder and hangs for a couple of seconds and then let's go.
You think for a second it might be dog. Just
Manny doesn't budge. He just like when someone surprises you and grabs you and you just like pull away. No, Manny's just standing up straight. He's not affected by the weight of Imogen at all.
Manny's a big boy. Just
It's like, huh? What's
If he
that?
just keeps standing there, she's gonna try again. Like try and jump up again. And totally fail again. Unless he like bends down and helps her or something.
I would say that Manny would turn around and attempt to catch her.
That's what you do.
Ah!
Why are you so tall?
Why are you not?
I don't know.
You guys are so gross. Love you.
Your dad's not short. Neither is your mom.
Yeah.
Well, why is that? Sorry, says Tomas.
Tomas is in the
Did you
midst.
just hear Tomas?
entire-
That's weird.
This entire fucking party gets ghillie suits.
You say all of you like had these bush costumes that you just wear as you roll around town.
Even Nana Barker's in the ghillie suit because she's just like, these two are too cute to miss.
But you do get a chance to spend some of the morning together before you head on out. Your mother, lovely as always. And, as you go and see it, the farm's doing well. It seems live, love, and lurk. And as you
That's a great
and
sticker.
as you
Glorious.
leave, you do feel at home. And Imogen, maybe for the first time, you truly feel at home.
Oh,
Oddly enough.
oh,
Hey,
oh,
hey, Imogen,
oh.
your dad had a talk with me this morning.
That's
Yeah,
uh-oh.
says Tomas from the bushes.
That's
Something,
ominous.
something
Is
about
everything okay?
something about me having a farm. I don't know.
Like our farm?
He's, I probably not. I don't know. I like your dad though. He's nice.
Gee, that's a big dog.
I'm glad. I like him too.
That's good. That'd be weird if he didn't.
God, you guys are so awkward.
I mean, not everybody likes their parents, and
I only have one, so I wouldn't
I
know.
didn't choose them, so
Aw.
I don't think we can choose them.
uh I mean some they were chosen. I mean somebody else chose them, but I mean I choose them now, so
What? What does that what does that mean?
um,
I
I
know that I'm sorry. I'm still learning about
What's
all
that mean? What's that
your
mean?
your face stuff. You don't have to tell me if you're not ready. That's okay.
no, it's just
I'm still new to your culture.
oh well, it's just a little personal and not just to me, and um it's kind of a long and sad story. So
Oh, well,
I'm
we don't have
very
to ruin the morning. It's a very nice pretty day with sad stuff if you don't want to. I mean, if you do, we can, but if you don't,
I I think that we don't have enough time right now.
Manny panics and just kisses her on the forehead.
Imogen like is not quite used to it and turns bright red.
You guys are so fucking cute. God damn it.
I'll tell you
It
sometime.
worked.
Just and she like kind of scrambles a little bit and picks up a like a doggy bag that she had set down on the floor so she could jump on his back. I got his breakfast, and she probably knows like what he likes. It's something they made from the farm.
Sure.
So I don't know. It's probably like toast and jam or something like that.
Manny's diet has become very jam and fruit
Yeah, there's
oriented
some very
recently.
jam centric. That's fair. Imogen, as you guys are leaving to school and you go walk out, thoughts in the back of your mind of who you are. You could swear. You could swear that you hear the gentleman laugh someplace, somewhere out there in the green.
I'm assuming he's another thing Manny doesn't know about yet.
I
Not yet.
mean,
I mean,
I
unless
I mean, we're halfway through the summer, and I don't know what I've told you at this point because Imogen will ramble, and he's not like
well, you
some
tell
dirt.
us. Have you
He's not
mentioned?
like some dirty secret. If the gentleman comes up, then she would be like, you know,
If the gentleman comes up,
well, just like you know, if it comes up in conversation, she doesn't hide it. I will say.
well, there's that, Manny.
So I'm saying the possibility is there.
Do you casually just mention a gentleman and Manny's just like, yeah, sure. Who the fuck is she talking about? Okay, yeah.
She definitely would refer to him. She might say the gentleman, like call him that, you know, as a title. Um, or she might call him a friend in the forest or something. And if she said a friend in the forest, you probably would understand this to be a fae.
It's probably a fae or a squirrel or something. Okay.
Or a squirrel. That's totally fair.
Squirrel.
That's
Hey, or
totally
a
fair.
squirrel.
Imogen, as you have contemplated it, you do know that the gentleman has asked to meet your new friend whenever you get the chat.
Imogen definitely probably tried to deflect that conversation.
Yeah.
If he got pushy, she probably said, "Not yet, not like sometime, but not right now."
He doesn't
But she
push.
probably just tried to deflect the conversation.
With that being said,
Also, as far as Imogen knows, it the gentleman doesn't have anything to do with her placement. As far as she knows, I don't know. That may be something for you and me to talk about later.
yes, no worries.
I don't know.
So, you do make it. And as all of you are meeting up and you see each other's faces, although you've seen each other's faces throughout the summer. Corinne. Well, I'll be damned if it ain't the prettiest woman I ever done put my eyes on. And you do see Rory. He seems taller in this body, oddly enough. But
How tall is he now? Wasn't he like 6'4" or something?
he was. It just for some reason he seems more imposing almost.
How cute they are.
And you're not sure why, but he's still a biggin. He's still a biggin. And Corinne?
Good morning, Rory.
Morning.
I'm sorry, I just
Are we
imagined.
standing there?
Yeah.
Oh God, we're
Wait,
all witnessing
everybody's
it.
standing there?
Are we in the
Yeah.
bushes? Are we wearing our
No,
ghillie
you guys are
suits?
there.
No, we don't get. Rory and Corinne don't get the privacy. Don't get the.
I mean, maybe he
luxury
picked you
of
up from
everybody in the
school.
bushes. They just get everybody standing there just going.
But
Yes.
you do notice that Rory holds no shame to it. He literally extends his hand and he goes and he says, "If I may have the pleasure."
Wait.
Corinne-
Are we in front of the school?
I'm
Yeah.
so glad I told him to ask her out.
Imogen is like elbowing me. Look how cute they are. They're so adorable.
Tomas just watches, just kind of take in what's happening.
Imagine they're like
You
us, but
see-
less cute.
You see Theo. You see Theo whispering in your ear, Tomas.
Manny is not wrong with that statement.
What's wrong?
I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of weird having another dead guy around here. That's all.
Hmm.
I'm gonna look at her and be like, "You okay?"
Oh.
Trying to catch her to see if she's jealous, because I'm like trying to find if she ever gets jealous about anything.
You see, she doesn't look jealous. As a matter of fact, she just whispers in your ear. You could always ask if they want something different. Ever
Theo,
contemplated it?
nah. Spooks is spooks, man. She's just a friend.
I'm not talking about just spooks.
I know you know about this stuff, but like, I'm kind of like a one girl man.
You
But
see
are you seeing anywhere else?
what time, Tomas? And you see that she literally she literally just goes and continues to walk. Good morning, everyone. And you do see that Theo uses their real voice, and you hear them probably for the first time. Some of you.
Didn't you used to be French?
I gotta get used to that. It's just
Something like that.
Corinne
Hyperwaves.
doesn't even. It's not that Corinne's making a point not to say hello to Theo. She's like, this is a person who exists in the periphery of my world because she is a part of one of my friends. But she looks at Tomas and and waves at Tomas and says, "I'll see you at the shop later."
Yeah.
Manny's himbo senses are going wild, and he's genuinely confused as to why this person is not French anymore.
Tomas is following after Theo as the tall, weird basketball jock he is, and eyeballing everybody, make sure they're cool. Cool. Yeah, you're cool. And make sure you're not gonna be weird to Theo. Don't be weird to Theo.
I grabbed Tomas. I grabbed Tomas by the arm. I'm like, I whisper in their ear, Were they always not French?
Yeah, it was a phase. Just
Okay.
go with it, dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, be cool. Be cool.
I'm cool.
Yeah.
Imogen goes
Okay, love you.
around and shows everyone the cute picture of her dog, including Theo. She's like showing her dog to Theo.
Oh.
It's a picture from that morning.
I
You
don't like
actually
that
see
dog.
Theo. Oh, the doggy. Let me see. Oh, and you hear in the background, woo, 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 and you just see Brian's big, burly ass, and he just slams into Damas as he just like, "Ooh, baby, summer vacation."
How was it,
Rise by the
dude?
cream of the crop, as they say. Gentlemen, ladies, and everyone in the in-between, how are you?
Hi, Brian.
Hi, Brian.
Brian, look at my
Hey.
dog. Well, my
Look at
dad's
my dog.
Manny's
That's a beautiful
offended.
dog.
Real quick question. Quick question, side note. Do I know if his boyfriend and him does his boyfriend go to the school?
He does.
Okay, I just want to make sure he's not some like made up foreign fake internet boyfriend. Because I would call him on that shit so fast.
You
imaginary
Robert
boyfriend.
Jones lives in Niagara
I am
Falls.
Brian's romance partner.
Oh, romance.
romance partner.
partner.
But you actually do see a much smaller, bespectacled, very thin boy. He looks like he may be Middle Eastern.
No.
Hi guys. And you know it's Robert. This is my my life partner, Robert. Robert, the group.
Hey.
Hi.
Have I met him before, right? Like I met him
You met
times.
Robert, but the rest of the group hasn't really.
Yeah,
And at this
yeah.
point, see that he just kind of pulls him in close. This is my future husband. Everyone say hi. Future husband, say hi. And he just
Nice
future
to
husband.
meet
Hi,
you.
future husband.
Hi, Brian's future husband.
You know,
Hyper leans over to Imogen and is just like, Imogen, do humans normally pick partners this quickly?
I don't know.
you guys are so fucking weird.
I don't.
It says inner Tomas.
They have, and
I love how they don't ask the human.
yeah.
We're asking each other if this is a normal human behavior.
You observed this?
And you do
Have you
see
observed
that
this as well?
I think my parents are high school sweethearts too, so maybe it is normal.
you do notice that Robert isn't half as affectionate as Brian is. Like he's very to himself. And yes.
Question. All right. Tomas is always checking in, see if everything's going good with Brian and his man. Are they doing good?
They
Do I
seem to be.
know?
You
Okay.
know that Robert's always been very quiet, which, from what you understood, is what brought them together. Robert is very quiet, and Brian is not. Brian was out and proud, and Robert kind of hid who he was for a long time, and he decided that he wouldn't anymore.
Would you say, like, in the hierarchy of like school cliques and shit, what would Robert be?
Oh,
I'd be
he would
curious
definitely
about.
he'd definitely be one of the chess nerds. As a matter of fact, you do know that Robert is president of the chess club.
Cool. Yeah, yeah. And I'm always keeping an eye on Robert because like I'm not really like a cool jock, but I want to make sure no one fucks with him.
Yeah,
I want to make sure no one fucks with Robert.
you do notice that the fact that you and Brian and Manny knowing him really, nobody touches Robert.
Well, fuck. No one fucks with Rob. No one fucks with Bob. Not on our watch.
They pretty much leave him to the side.
Does Robert absolutely hate it when Tomas calls him Bob?
Yes, he doesn't say it, but you can definitely go see him kind of do the home. Like he.
But every time Tomas says
Hello,
Bob,
Bobbert.
Robert.
Don't go. Robert's better. I like if Mandy ever calls him Bobbert to his face, Tomas is gonna start calling him Bobbert.
Manny just did.
Oh my god.
Manny just did.
Bobbert.
He got confused.
I thought his name was Robert.
I mean, I meant
I'm
Robert. I'm
going.
sorry.
I'm going to leave. I'll see you all later. Then you just see that he
Whoops.
just.
Peace,
Bye.
Robert. See you later, dude. Like,
Oh no.
I hate to see you go, but I love to watch you leave.
God, you're so fucking weird, Brian.
What?
That's weird.
Don't be,
What?
don't be,
Uh,
don't be weird. Be
I
nice.
love my
Oh,
man. I
Why
love
is
my
he weird?
man.
okay. As long as he's cool with it.
Says the fellow with the collar on his neck sometimes.
Hey, shh. No, he's joking,
Imogen leans
guys.
back to Piper and
He's
goes,
joking, guys. He's
relationships
joking,
are
guys.
odd.
is
I
he?
don't believe that
He's
lie.
joking, guys.
I
Yeah.
do not.
I got class. I don't know about you guys. I got perfect
Oh,
attendance.
we got. It's
Uh,
a meeting. It's a meeting. It's a meeting.
We
And you
don't.
see
We
that
don't
Bryce
have
has
Right.
class. Okay. Bye.
yep,
I'm
going to
text
class.
Tomas.
Going to class.
Corinne texts
to.
Tomas privately and says, "When you come to the shop later, please don't have the collar on."
Ooh.
I'm
Sends
just
that-
going
she
to
sends that
send
privately.
the
She
middle
sends that
finger
privately
emoji
just
to
She sends back a heart and says, "Right back at you, buddy."
So as you make it to the
Imogen
auditorium,
also texts Tomas privately and says, "A collar, huh, Peter Pan?"
oof,
can't keep Peter Pan down, man. I'm gonna say that back to Tinkerbell. I'm gonna
And
act like I'm like this cool, but I'm so
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
whipped by
Oh, yeah. so you do make it to the auditorium, and you see that it's a much different affair. You see that there's construction crews in this place. They seem to be cleaning out a lot of stuff. And you see what seems to be a brand new faculty. And
Really? Like we don't know anybody?
mm-mm.
Did
And
they all commit suicide?
you do.
She-
You seems that a lot of the
Why?
faculty were part of
I
the
mean,
cult.
it would make sense for him to all be part of the cult.
Did this town lose like half its population?
There was
No,
one
they lost
teacher-
15.
there was
They
one
lost
teacher who
15
was
Real
not
people.
quick
part of the
question.
occult,
Quick
because they
question.
lost their job. So
Do you guys know what the name of our town's called?
Daniel,
The DM will get a name for you, so don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry.
Don't worry
Yeah,
about
of
it.
course,
Don't worry
it's that
Upper
town.
Midwest or something.
Upper Midwest.
Don't worry
Jesus
about it. Don't
Christ.
worry about it. I get something. Don't worry
he
about it.
said
Okay.
something about it.
Welcome
Midwest.
to
The
Upper
first episode.
Midwestville.
Upper Midwestville.
We'll get a name. We'll get
Upper
a name.
Midwest City.
Anyway, you make it to the auditorium, and you do see that there's quite a bit of cheeches there. They all seem to be, some of them older, some of them younger. But you see a man who has to be 5 feet, maybe, completely bald up top, with a little bit of gray and white on the side of his head. Very long, pelican-like nose, very small spectacles. And you see that he's got to get on a little box to get up to the full microphone.
It's a box.
Oh, help. And you see that one of the tech people. Thank you.
All of the werewolves in the room are immediately like in pain.
Hey, welcome, one and all. I am Dexter Richard. I will be your new principal here
Oh, he stutters. I remember this. Yeah.
at the. Well, we're still figuring out a name, but we will have it by summer. We would like to welcome you all back. Uh, I personally have been asked by your school board to assist in rebuilding the education system of our small city. Yes. So, I know that it has been a strange place to be recently. And for that, I am
Listening to this guy is so.
And
Sorry.
for that, I'm
Jesus
sorry.
Christ.
I
Fuck.
do. I know that a lot of you have had fear in your hearts, but for that, I give my deepest apologies. You deserve your education, and we are here to do our best to make sure you get it in a safe and, um, well, comfortable place. And for that reason, we actually have a construction crew who is slowly going through your school, finding things that your prior principal has left to make sure that the facility is safe. Um, with that being said, we will not be able to have summer classes this summer due to that. But um, we wanted to mention, yes.
Do we know the name of the new school?
Oh, and you can actually ask questions, and you see that. Yes, young man with the long hair.
Yeah, what? Hi, I'm Tomas Lane. Was on the basketball team last year. I was wondering if like we're still the Mothmen or are we like
Yes.
the what is
pulls
our
out.
mascot?
You see that he pulls out what looks to be like a little writing board. Tamas basketball
Thank
team,
you.
and as he kind of stays there. We will, for continuity, we are going to continue to use the name of Mothmen. We don't want to make everything different. So
I would like to catch eyes with Brian and be like, "Yeah, go Mothman! Woo! Let's try to get everybody up in excitement about basketball team."
Piper gets quietly excited.
you actually see me. Yes, go Mothman. Wonderful. Yes, I love the enthusiasm. Wonderful. Good.
Sorry, Mr. Dick, that Richard.
Dick.
My,
Fuck.
my mother used to call me Dick. It's perfectly fine. You can call me Principal Dick if you like.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry. I'm sure a lot of the students here that are now freshmen now, this super sucks. But yeah. What's the name? What are we calling our school, sir?
Well, the school board has not come to a decision as of yet, but we will have a name for you in the beginning of the school year when we get our sign completed and all of that jazz.
We're still gonna be in tournaments, right? For like the division.
Yes.
Yeah, and everything,
Sports will continue as normal. With that being said, I have good news, everyone. We are going to be opening up new clubs. We are going to be opening up choir, boxing, for fisticuffs is truly the most gentlemanly of sports. Football, American football, basketball, chess, theater, and the fencing club, which I will actually be helping to lead.
Of course he is.
All right, Tomas is gonna like demurely try to sit down and like, cool.
So, for all of you to go and know, I have served in Her Majesty's Royal Air Force for over 23 years. I served my time in Afghanistan, Pakistan, Iraq, and Iran. As well, spent some time in Kosovo, and have also was part of the Lebanon Revolution. It is a pleasure to go and be here with all of you. Um, uh, Oddly enough, my career has brought me here after a not good moment. I have was in an accident and I've lost my left leg. And you see that he picks up his pants leg to show a prosthetic and he gives it a little knock, but still walking. So, with all that being said, I do want you all to know it's very nice to have you all here, and I look forward to having you spend time with us. Um, please, if there are any questions or if there's anything that you need, please feel free to let me know. But does anyone have any questions?
Hmm. I'm gonna look at you guys, see if you guys are gonna say anything or ask anything. Like, kind of shrug, be like, "I asked my question. What are you guys gonna do?"
And can I be a random student that is not Manny right now? Because Manny would not say this.
Sure.
Sir,
You with the jumper, yes.
yeah, we're not gonna be, like, ritually sacrificed again, right?
Someone else said it. Thank God I didn't have
I was
to.
like, yeah.
No, heavens, no. I, I
Just
no,
checking.
no, no. Yes, yes, young lady.
Can I also be another student real quick? Because Corinne will not
Sure.
ask this.
A bunch of hands go up after that.
Oh,
For those of us who were supposed to be graduating last year,
yes.
are we freshmen again, or are we just redoing our senior year?
Yeah, do we have to do, like, all 4 years all over again, man?
Actually, it's going to be 3. We were able to make a deal with the school board, and
That's
you.
not fair.
I'm
It's
We're
supposed
all
to
not.
going
be
to be
going to
Oh,
21.
college,
that's
man.
some
We're all going to be
bullshit,
There's
21
a
man.
when we
riot
Yeah.
that goes
graduate high
on.
school.
You
Yeah.
see that he goes underneath the podium and
My
he
mom
pulls out a
said I
loud
was going
horn.
to be a doctor.
As he pulls out the loud horn, you hear.
Oh, dear God. Why is that necessary?
Manny is in pain.
If you could all please take a moment, I will take all questions one at a time, please. I,
Corinne looks at Tomas and, like, under her breath, just goes, "A dick."
so,
Next
I
pick.
understand that you are feeling off put. You not only had principal who was not doing right by you, you had the whole
Bitch from the
faculty.
crowd.
Let us not speak ill. That's not.
Yeah,
You
fuck
ain't
Van
dead yet.
Helsing.
We can speak any way we
Yeah.
want.
He picks up the horn again and he just puts his finger to it.
Sorry.
Please understand, we want to make sure that you actually are given the skills necessary to go to college.
Tomas is gonna mass text everybody, be like, "Don't worry, guys. I've done this before. You guys will be fine."
Some
And
not Imogen, but somebody else from the crowd probably like raises their hand and goes,
yes,
"Can
young
we
lady.
test out of these 3 years?"
I will be quite frank with you. I believe that you would be embarrassed if you were to try.
GDs are a thing,
Yeah.
man.
You can feel more than ample to. Yes, yes, young lady.
I had a question about those of us that did have college aspirations and things set up. What about those? We've lost deposits and tuition and everything else.
I cannot speak of the economic situations, but what I can do is go and know that your college credits are going to be helpful. You will begin to take college courses in the summer. With those of you who have college aspirations, we are working with other schools currently to make sure that you're able to get the college credits that you need during the time that you are here. But I'm going to be very frank with all of you. You are going to minimum be here 2 years. This is the reality of your situation. I don't want to sugarcoat it, and I don't want to go and tell you a pipe dream. This is what it
Dream.
is.
He didn't stutter on the P, by the way.
Because he's not nervous anymore. He's actually getting a little
Cool.
upset. So so
Okay.
it's to keep in mind that we want you to have the best education that you can have. I I am sorry Truly. Yes.
I'm watching Theo during all this, kind of seeing how she's reacting, whether her father hired a bullshit artist or her father hired someone capable, because Theo was one of the first to sniff out Van Helsing's bullshit. So
You see that Theo's just kind of there.
Yeah.
They pick up the hand.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Ridgemont. Yes. Mr. Richard, for those of us who would like to join more than one club, is that possible?
Oh,
Miss Ridgemont. You see that
how's he acting? Like, I want to know.
he seems a little bit perplexed at her voice. And then he kind of catches himself quickly. Well, Miss Ridgemont, we will allow you to take as many, you can be as part of as many clubs as you like, as long as you are able to maintain a C average. A C average. So, keeping that in mind. I also have a list of people that I'm going to need to speak to before the end of the day. Miss Smith, Miss Barker, Mr. Luna, Miss Windsor, um, and you just kind of see that Brian starts to slowly push you towards it. It's this guy right here. Yes. Well, everyone, have an excellent day. Enjoy the rest of your summer, and we will personally see you in a month.
Did he call Manny's name?
Yeah, he did. Said Mr.
Oh, he did.
Luna.
Here's the Mr. Luna.
I missed that. Sorry.
So you see as everyone starts to kind of escape, you see Theo just go and tell you, I'll wait for you outside. And Roy goes to you, Corinne. Want me to wait outside? Want me to wait with you?
No, that's all right. You can, because, yeah, no, I know you got stuff to do. I don't know how long this is going to be. And then, Tomas is supposed to come start helping out at the shop today. So I'm going to get him up to speed on everything.
You don't want me to swing by the shop or nothing?
No, you can swing by later. I'm just saying you don't have to wait or anything.
I mean, what have you
want to have some makeouts later?
He wants to spend time with you, Corinne.
If you have time, just let me know. I'll swing by the shop.
Yeah, you can swing by the shop at any point. I'm just saying you don't have to wait right here because I don't know how long it's going to be. That's all.
So I would actually do I hear this? I'd be like, hey, we'll catch up with you later, Rory. Don't worry, dude.
You just see Roy turn to Tomas, and he just turns to you, Corinne. Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna lift my chin because I've literally been in a fight with this guy.
Is
Instigator.
What's going on with Rory right now?
Say that one more time, Corinne.
Is Corinne getting any sense of what's going on with Rory right now?
You're not sure, but something's a little bit off. Piper.
Is Rory still part of her clique?
No.
Damn, did she
I'm
lose connection
-1?
with part of her hive?
Roy, when he was into a new body, Rory is truly free.
Fuck.
Corinne
Free
is
from
the only
fucking
queen
Piper.
for him.
Hell yeah.
But you guys do go in here, Mr. Richard. Children, please. Please.
Are we?
Wait. So
Are we
I'd
in
like to look at
trouble?
Theo. I'd like to
Are
be
any
like,
of us 17 or 18?
Yeah, he just call us children.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
should all be
18.
by now.
Yeah,
Most
we're
of
all
us are
18.
legal adults, sir.
I'm perpetually 17, guys.
That's your
I'm like
issue.
Edward
I was
Colin.
just actually 30 something maybe.
Theo just goes and gives you a kiss and cheek. I will meet you up later. Yes, correct.
I text Rory real quick and I just
Speedy.
say, hey, I'm not
She got
I'm
stuck.
not sure what's going on, but you seemed seemed upset. I hope everything's okay. I'll see you later if you swing by the shop.
You see 3 little, and then they stop.
Oh no.
Oh,
Jesus, the red. I will let you know. Tomas is being a dick.
And then you see,
you
then you
don't
see,
say.
then you see another
Just,
3
just
little,
out of character in case you didn't catch that.
then you see another 3 little spots. It'd be nice if you could just say that you wanted me to be.
Oh, that's
Why does this seem like it's gonna get really bad really quickly for some reason? Why did I just get that feeling?
Corinne texts back and says,
says pipes from the bushes.
Push.
Corinne texts back and says, I do want you there. Period. I was just trying to be considerate of your feelings as well.
Yeah, she's
Period.
being a fucking
And hit
saint.
send.
You
Period.
see
The
the
end of those.
it comes back quick. Sometimes you just want to hear someone say that they want you around.
Oh.
That's all.
Why does this not sound cute? Why does this not sound good?
I think it sounds good. I think that's very healthy. We're always being good.
I'm with Piper. I'm feeling the tension.
I'm just traumatized. It's all it is. It's
You guys are fucking
fine.
jaded.
I text back and I say, I understand that. And I'm sorry if I've made you feel that I don't want you around. But it's unfair of you to get upset at me because I'm not a mind reader. And I don't know what you need from me.
I love Corinne.
Corinne don't take no shit.
You see the 3 spots,
You learned from
and
Nana
you get
Barker.
a quick little voice message. I think I still need to learn. And for that, I am sorry.
Sus.
I text, don't be sorry for having to learn things. I'd like to see you later if you want to come. And then I put my phone away.
Children, hello. You all
Sir?
loom over him.
Sir, are we in trouble already?
Question.
No.
Big question. How tall is Manny?
How tall is Manny?
I don't know. He probably looms over everyone. What's a
I'm
reasonable
6 foot
height?
tall. I'm 6 feet tall. I need to know if I'm taller than Manny.
You got to be at
You're
least
not
6
taller
foot.
than Manny.
You're not taller than
No
Manny.
way.
Maybe while you're flying, spooky ghost boy.
So
I don't know.
All I know.
I would say Manny is 6'3" minimum.
I'll go
All
with
I know
that.
is that Imogen is definitely like a head and a half shorter than Manny.
You do go and see them all. You see Richard just kind of there.
Also, Imogen was definitely on her phone the entire assembly.
And someone just dragged her there because
she's got that
Manny-
peripheral thing going on where she's kind of like sitting. She sat next to Manny, and
Manny keeps a hand on her shoulder just to guide her, make sure she doesn't bump into anything.
I love
which
Imogen so
shoulder
much.
are you doing the like draped across both shoulders, or are you doing like the guiding thing?
Both. Yes.
Both?
Yes.
Okay. Well, because if
Manny
it's like the shoulder
is tall enough to do both. Don't worry about it.
Manny is all the man you ever need.
So as you all come to Richard,
Boo hiss.
you see that he
Boo
takes
hiss.
out his pad again. You notice it's old school. It's like one of those old little
Clipboards?
paper and pen type things. Clipboards. Hello. No, you are not in trouble. I actually wanted to take a moment to well.
I'd like to ask a question.
Sure.
To the MC. I would like to keep my cool as an action, as a cool action, and I'd like to see if I can see if I just really want to know. Like, he doesn't seem to match the warden thing. Okay, like I'm just trying
Yeah.
to see what bullshit this all is.
Hmm.
Can I roll
Go for
cold?
it.
Okay.
100%.
Well, I rolled a 4, so a 4 is
You just don't know.
just don't fucking know. Okay.
It's odd. He
Mhm.
walks straight. You know, he walks with the gait of a military man, but he seems like a mouse. And you
Big
just kind of
soft
see,
limb carrying a big stick.
and you do see him. I wanted to take a moment to, well, I don't know how to say it. And
Mhm.
you see that he takes out some folders. Listen, your principal, Van Helsing, they were not good. This evidence has been given over to the police, but they had personal folders of information about all of you, and I wanted
Oh shit.
and I
Okay.
wanted to give these to you.
Did you read them?
No, it's not my place.
I wish I could
Thank
roll
God.
insight. Can we roll insight on him? I want to
You
roll
can roll
something
cold.
on him.
Yeah, roll cold. Or if anybody maybe even wants to go and give into the void and try to figure him
Wait.
out, or a little bit of dark, whatever you guys
Okay,
try to
wait,
do.
wait. One thing I would feel like Tomas would do. Tomas legitimately wondered how much knowledge Van Helsing had on them. Because Tomas is like the ultimate keeper of information on humans. Can I try to roll cold?
Sure.
Okay.
And if anybody else has got anything that they want to go and give a shot to, let me know.
If you wanna gaze into the abyss, what is that? Is that dark?
So it's dark. So
Okay.
if you, that would be like you tapping into your witch shit. So
Yeah,
if you
I got
did
a
that,
12.
I got a 6.
you know, it's just you just don't know. The guy is really difficult to read. As a matter of fact,
Even with a 12?
no, wait, no, not you,
Oh,
Corinne.
okay.
With the 6. I'm coming to you now.
Okay.
So, and Tomas says, you see that you're looking at him, and you kind of get lost in the fact that he looks like Mr. Bean. Like seriously, like, what the hell?
He looks like Rowan Atkinson.
He looks like
But then,
fucking Rodax.
but then you see Corinne.
That's the voice.
A man of many secrets, a man of many deaths, but a decent man nonetheless. Soldier, warden, counterintelligence, brought here to protect something, someone. All of you, brought by a higher power, unbeknownst to him. And he holds out his folder. I have not read these. I want you to know, it's not my place, but I want you to have them because I want you to see things will be different, and I want you to go and know that I can be trusted. You deserve that. And he hands you all your folders.
This is gonna be really
Can I pull
crappy
out?
of Corinne.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say this is gonna be really crappy of Corinne. Could I? as he hands me the folder, can I somehow just scratch him or give him a paper cut or something that will make him bleed?
Ooh.
Roll a dark for me.
Told you she's spooky for a reason.
When I grab my folder, can I kind of like glance and see if he has folders for anybody else that he hasn't given out that's not in our group?
You won't even have to roll for that. He just has yours at the moment.
Okay.
I got a 9.
Ooh.
As you go to go pull, you are able to scratch it. Ooh, oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And I pull out a tissue really quick and I I dab his hand and I'm like I'm so sorry and
I see if I catch that because I've seen Spooky do some shit before.
Oh
he
yeah, I
makes-
think Tomas has a string on me for that.
I have a
I was,
string
gonna, I, was
on
gonna,
him.
I was gonna go and say you all see it because you hear him. Oh no, I suffer from hemophilia.
I'm so sorry. So
It's going to be a bleeder. I'm so sorry.
I pull out a tissue and I dab it really quick and then
You see that he
I
just
know
kind
it's
of
not
holds
I
up
know
his
it's not
hand.
D&D. I know it's not D&D, but I kind of sleight of hand the tissue away and like pull a Band-Aid out and but like a big Band-Aid so it'll cover up the
Oh,
whole cut. I'm like I'm so sorry
thank
about
you.
that. I'm so sorry.
Oh, no, it's, I have paper thin skin, really. It's not your fault.
Is that a pun?
Yes.
Ah, that's hilarious, Pipes.
We're all in good fun. Yes.
So I have a token on him now because I have something with his blood on it.
God
Yeah.
damn it.
Fucking love her so
Yeah,
much.
that was great.
You see that he does stop, though, as he's holding his hand. You don't have to read them here. You can take them home. But please know, I will do everything in my power to keep the school safe. It's my purpose.
He's gonna end up dying because thinks he needs to keep the school safe.
Hey, cool. Thank you, Mr. Richard. Appreciate it, man.
Oh, all of you are so tall. Yes.
Imogen's not.
Wait, hold on. How tall is Imogen?
I don't know. I guess I could base it off of Manny's height if Manny has a height.
This man is 5 foot nothing. This, like, no joke, he's 5 foot because he's got big old shoes. He is literally maybe 4'11" on a good day.
So, okay, I'd like to ask, because fucking I'm a creeper, looking in his office, I'm kind of curious what I take in.
Are we in his office or are we still in the assembly room?
He actually caught you guys in the assembly room. Oh, and you do go mention, I would have brought you to the office, but we had to get the booby traps out.
Oh, shit. Jeez. Oh, yeah, man. Sure.
Yes, madam.
Oh, I'm out of character.
Yes.
So with the like with the moves and things like that, I don't know about everybody else's skins, but are we like leveling up essentially? Like
We got one experience.
I was gonna say in the next session I'm gonna be sitting with everybody. Before that, we'll sit with everybody and go.
Okay, all right. So I don't have any more hexes right now.
Not at the moment, but
Okay.
we will definitely go and allow some RP in that though because of
Okay.
what you've been able to get.
All right, cool.
But please, enjoy the rest of your summer, and the clubs will be open though, and we are going to be opening up a swimming pool in the facility. I was a professional swimmer when I was a younger man, and I think that swimming is good for young people.
Piper involuntarily looks at his leg and then looks back up.
Oh, you actually yes.
The swimming pool's not going to be made in like the weird torture culty room, right?
That's exactly where it's going to be made. Yes, we have
That's
gutted
nice.
everything out. It's going to be fantastic.
Okay, all right, okay.
Well, but it's going to have all the bells and whistles. We had a very wealthy
Speaking of
benefactor
water,
who's-
we have another hydrate.
we've had a very wealthy benefactor give quite a bit of money to us.
Yeah?
Mhm.
Can you tell us who?
Oh, that would not be appropriate. But
I
it's all transparent on our website.
I have
Real
another
quick.
question about these
We
folders.
can
Are
see
we
it on the
the only
website, but it's not
students?
appropriate.
Oh well. So
Wait,
remember,
wait,
Imogen already
Wait,
looked to
ho-
see
bip,
if.
bip, 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 bip.
wait,
I was.
wait, everybody, wait. There were like 4 questions all of a sudden. Manny,
Are we the only students that you had these folders on?
no, heavens no. But I wanted to talk to all of you first, because you were part of the bigger group.
Bigger. You. What do you mean?
Bigger.
Well, Miss Corinne, you very much a fighter. You helped your friends when you listen. We don't have to go into detail, but you did what you had to. I have read the police report, but I've also read Van Helsing's report. Listen, we're not going to discuss. We don't have to. Just know, I want you to have these.
Is he still stuttering?
Mm-mm. And Corinne, you said something within these questions.
Oh, it was more, I guess, just thinking to herself, like, we can go see it on the website, but it's inappropriate for you to tell us this right now.
Oh, well, he seems to be very by the book. So he just kind of stops and he goes to, forgive me, Corinne, Tomas, you also had a question during that same time too.
Oh, I don't. I'm like kind of looking at you guys, like kind of like be cool, because we don't want him to know that we know as much as we knew with Van Helsing. It's
I
like,
think
yeah, cool. Like we got these folders. Great, thanks, dude.
I think he knows pretty much everything.
And Piper, you look like you had a question too.
Is there? It's not going to fit right now. Never mind. I'll come back to it.
You see, he just stops. You are good women and men, and whatever you, the youth is different. Then be safe. I will see you in the beginning of summer, and take your folders home and go see your parents. And
Thank you, Mr. Dick.
you are very welcome.
Looking forward to seeing you in fencing class.
Fantastic. Yes, I look forward to it as well. Goodbye.
Bye.
He lets you out, and he does walk away quite quickly. And there you are in the auditorium.
I don't trust him.
Tomas doesn't like to be in the auditorium, so he's gonna fucking leave unless you guys go with him.
I would assume
Do we
that
go-
they all go out.
Yeah,
Is
we
what
can
you
go
guys-
after them.
Yeah.
I relay what I've learned from by gazing into the abyss to them.
I open my folder as long as nobody else is, as long as the group is the only people around.
Actually, I'm gonna stop Imogen. Question. So most schools nowadays have cameras everywhere. Is this one of those schools?
It's starting to now. You see that they are putting up cameras.
And I'm gonna be like, "Hey, Imogen, let's go to our place, which is the girls' locker room storage. Meet you guys in like 30 minutes. So we're gonna scatter and meet at the girls' storage room.
Oh, sure.
And
All
I'm
of us or
gonna
just those two?
everybody. I'm like saying
Okay.
that, like
I thought it was
trying not to catch it on the cameras, trying not to go all together to the storage room, trying to be like, yeah, meet you guys like
You see
later
that-
in 30 minutes.
Imogen's confused and she's like, oh, okay.
I'm gonna look at Manny, hoping Manny gets it.
Manny just follows Imogen. He doesn't get.
I was gonna say
You guys are
goes
fucking
right over
hopeless.
Manny's head. But
Also,
I
I
want to
have
say to you,
I have decided that Imogen is probably like 5'0".
That's fair.
All right, I'm
I
gonna text
looked at a height
everybody
chart, and that
the
looks
very direct
correct.
message that I'm trying to
You-
convey
and
with
you
my
guys
expressions.
Yeah, and you guys make it. You make it over to the room, but and for some odd reason, the construction group hasn't gone to this area. There just seems to be part of that, and they have left it be. But
So, okay, a question. So, this is this Tomas knowledge. Should Tomas be thinking about moving shit? Because he's got shit in here.
funny enough,
Like,
it doesn't even look like he's been touched.
it doesn't look like they've even come near this place. Like, it's like an older part of the school or something.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, Corinne's the only one with the key because I gave her a key to get out.
That's right. So,
Mhm.
Corinne, you
I would
actually
have
got to
thought that
open
at
up.
some point I gave it back to him.
I don't know if
Unless
you gave
you-
it back to me, but I know you have the key.
I'll say that at some point I gave it back to him.
He's a
Yeah.
ghost. He doesn't
Because-
need a key.
We
And I'll go on
do.
and I'll say that you guys make it all there. And
Mhm.
as you are all settling in, some of your folders are a little bit bigger than others, and here you are.
I'm really sorry. I have to pee again.
Go for
Like,
it.
really quick. Okay, I'll be
You
right
can-
back.
you
You
can-
guys
you
can
can see
talk.
Tomas- you can
Tomas
see
is gonna
Tomas
go
run off.
piss real quick, and then Tomas will be right back.
I mean, Imogen
Ghost
opens her
pee?
folder as soon as it gets there.
Same.
As soon as you get there and you open up your folder, you see it is literally kind of like almost like a police profile. AKA Imogen, AKA Miss Smith. Parents, full name. Mother, full name. Occupation. Farmland, so many acres. Allies. Faye, the gentleman. Bum, 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 bum. And as it goes to that next page, it even goes and shows possible changeling. Parents may not know. And just it goes into details. Travels this time and this time to school. Exits home this time and this time. Parents this time and this time. Have a small store. Business license number. This thing is spooky detailed.
Business license numbers are actually public information. But does it say anything about a horn beam tree altar?
The what?
Does it say anything about like a fairy altar?
It does not.
Okay.
But it does mention that it does believe that you have ties in the fake court. And it does have a question in the bottom part of it of if killed, may have to deal with Fae in area.
Does it? That's interesting. Does it have anything in there that is from before Imogen joined the family?
As you start to go through it and you start to kind of look through it, past unknown, social security, fake, birth certificate, fake. Just two.
Oh, that's fake.
That's what it says in the dossier.
Okay.
And you go and see some personal notes. After a few hours of investigation, we have come to the conclusion that parents do not know that their child is. That's all that you got on yours.
Does
Would
it
anyone else? Yes.
does it say anything about what kind of magic or anything that she favors, or um like what kind of part of nature she might draw her power from?
It does not. But you do go and know that it does. It has a journal from what it seems 2 weeks prior to this when you were being followed every single day. Times, places, times, places. But that's it.
Wow. Okay.
Piper, you open up yours, you said, right? I saw you pick up your hand and then we'll
Yeah.
jump over. Piper Windsor. Birth certificate. Fake. Passport. fake, not in any national directory. Parents unknown, parent unknown. It also goes and talks about how one of their agents disappeared while they were trying to follow your parents. It goes into details of how they believe that you were trying to form your own cult and how they were preparing to not only go and kill you, but to go and have the boys murdered as well, which is the reason why they hit Rory first. They go into details. Not only that, but you also go and see that there was a possible assassination plot on your parents. They were no longer going to follow them. Once you were killed, they were planning on burning down your house with your parents inside.
Good luck killing darkness.
You do go and see that, again, they followed you everywhere. And then for a time, they stopped and they started to go and follow the collect.
Mhm.
There is one part of it, though. Potential key of Solomon. Ensealment. Question mark, question mark, question mark. We'll have
Do I
item. We'll have item made later time.
do I know what that is?
Oh, it's for things just like you. It seems that they were starting to figure it out. You also go and see pictures. Pictures of you walking out the house, but for some odd reason, your parents, their faces are always blurry in every single picture. And you were going, and you also saw in the little notes, eldritch entities, unknown. Must assess on how to eliminate possible threat. Manning.
Is there a note on sex magic?
There better be.
As you turn the page, parents only involved in kink community inside of city.
Piper slams the folder shut.
As you go to go turn, you would swear that you see a picture of your father in what looks to be like a leather harness, and he just like, "Ah!" and just.
At
I
least
just-
it's not a gimp suit.
Daddy, I just took a drink.
It's all about the sex magic, Piper. And Corinne, as you open up your folder, literally, it just starts off pictures of your father, his medical conditions, the hospitals that he's been in, the doctors that he's seen, your grandmother, the prescriptions that she's given, the licenses for the store, inventory of the store, instructions on what items to use so that the witch could not see them inside of the store. You notice that it goes and mentions make use of iron rings and big red marks. Do not engage Elder Barker. Repeat, do not engage Elder Barker. If in presence of Elder Barker, do not engage in conversation. Do not engage physically. Act as if though everything is normal. And it just continues through it. And it talks about you. You see that it's got information about Ty. It has information about your mother. Location, unknown. Mother, possible creature, question mark, question mark. We'll look deeper in personal files on home computer. Just family ties direct to Salem witch trials. You go a little bit more down. Neutralize at all cost. Once child has been assassinated, kill Elder Barker. If necessary, kidnap the son, use him as hostage. You also see, as you're going through it, a picture of a beautiful woman. Long, flowing black hair, dark green eyes. Possible mother, and her name. Location unknown.
What kind of picture is it? Is it like a mugshot, or is it like a candid photo that somebody would have had, like they would have taken like from Corinne's father, or is this like something that like somebody took like from really far away with the big
Looks
camera?
looks like if it was done from security footage.
Okay.
Manny, do you open up yours?
I do.
Known lycanthrope. Where your mother works. Your uncle and his prison sentences. All of his charges. If needed, can plant evidence on uncle to incarcerate and incriminate mother. You see that it goes. What was that?
That's fucked up.
As it goes on a little bit more, you do go in. You notice something, Manny. As it goes into assassination, there's nothing there. Possibility of rehabilitation. May engage in Van Helsing protocol. Leave to discuss.
What does that mean? What is that? What?
Do you continue to look through?
What?
Do you continue to look through?
Yes.
As you get a little bit more into the pages and you get past pictures and stuff like that, them following you, you see it. Van Helsing protocol. Rehabilitation of known monsters. Initialization. Breaking of spirit. And you see the anger management class. Acquiring trust. And it starts to go down. It does not show the second and third steps. But you do see notes in Van Helsing's script. Things are going well. Mr. Luna is a prime example of rehabilitation of a monster. I do believe that given time, he can be used not only to help, but perhaps even to teach. You notice now, Van Helsing wasn't kidding when she extended the offer to you.
Shit.
Should have killed that bitch.
Fuck that bitch.
I tried, y'all.
Can I?
What?
Wait,
I
Tomas,
tried.
do you open up your folder?
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of glance at it, look at it like it's no big deal. Just kind of flip through it.
Funny enough, there's one page.
And a coupon to Taco Bell.
And as you're looking
That's all I
through it,
want.
and as you're looking through it, you start to realize the font on this paper looks really similar to the folder that Theo gave you. As if though maybe they stole it.
Cool. Yeah, because I'm like, I got my folder. I'm curious. So, is it the same? Like, I mean, it's the same info.
As you go to go look, you can literally just go and fit the page right over it. And you notice it is.
So Tomas is gonna be very quiet as Tomas pulls out the other folder and like fucks with it by himself.
Known phantasm of area. Do not engage. Not a threat. Use iron rings when in presence. Do not engage. Iron rings will allow you to go past monster without detection. It goes into more detail. It shows your parents. Parents' location, unknown. Seems that Theo did get a little bit of extra added into your folder. Parents' location, unknown. And then you see in your pages, parents' location. Toot, 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 toot.
So,
But
do they know the circumstances of my death?
they do not. And if they did, that looks like if that part was added in. That looks like if though it was Theo who got that information for you. Because it does mention it. Phantom presence in school for approximately 10 years. Unable to find information. We'll continue to go and look into it. You notice that they didn't see you as a threat, which was their mistake. But you do go and see as the logs continue, there seems to be a message that was printed out and put into it, kind of like an email thread.
Okay.
Van Helsing, we do believe that the phantasm in the school may be capable of hacking into our security systems or even getting into our emails. How would you like to proceed? And you see Van Helsing's answer: if necessary, engage. If not, there is no need to draw attention to ourselves. We wait.
Anything on this Samantha? You said that they didn't know the circumstances of my death, right?
Nothing on Samantha. So, as you all sit there, lost in the sauce for a second.
Did mine say anything about killing me? You said that may.
It did not. It does not mention assassination towards you. It did mention that if they were to kill you, they may need to engage with the local Fae in the area. It was put into question.
Did mine say anything about like iron bands and stuff like the others did?
It did not, but it did mention, if needed, to placate or to pacify, parents are expendable.
It says that my
Shit.
parents are expendable.
Mm-hmm.
Leo.
We're going to take a second, digest just for a moment, and I'm going to ask you all a question. Manny, what's going through your mind right now?
Real
I
questions.
wish that I would have killed Van Helsing. Those feelings of being betrayed that I felt when we found our gosh, who was it that we found in the house?
Right.
Lewis.
When we
Dr.
found
or Mr. Lewis?
Mm-hmm.
when we found out about Mr. Lewis and everything that was going down, that is probably what strayed me away from Van Helsing's plans with me. And those feelings are coming back. I really wish that I would have just killed her.
Fair. Corinne, what's on your mind?
A lot, because my mom took off right after I was born. My dad got sick right after I was born. I'm wondering why they have so many photos of my dad, but not my grandma.
And that is squarely.
Like the fact that they had in the folder 3 times, 3 separate times, do not engage with the grandmother. But they have a bunch of pictures of my dad. I'm wondering what
Yeah.
that's about.
Yeah. The
And I'm
fuck?
wondering what my mom has to do with it.
Imogen, how do you feel?
Imogen is pissed. Imogen is like her fingers have started to turn to claws, and she's like gripping the paper. Um, because they labeled her parents as expendable. Um, really just it really just was like a big giant red button, and it really makes, and so she's trying to like think, you know, she's in jail. I can't, can't do anything. There's nowhere for all this to go towards. So you just, kind of have to just like calm down, and you know, that's kind of where she is. She's just like really very angry, but doesn't have really anywhere to put this anger towards. And like, I don't really think that she's like being her darkest self at the moment, because justice is already
May
being
not be.
served. Like,
May not be the best time, and there's
this
a
is
little
a
bit of
problem that
maturing,
has already been taken care of. It's just like
cementing it really.
she probably would have killed Van Helsing instead of helping her if she had known that that was in this file.
Miss
Um,
Piper, how do you feel?
Yeah, I'm curious about this.
So Piper is kind of like in between angry, like extremely pissed, like kind of like what Imogen's feeling. But also like there's like this like there's crying. Like you can see the tears coming down
What?
her face. Like one, they know what she is. Two, they know how to trap her. Three, her friend died because of her. Like she's
And
A
we're
lot of
not
things.
sharing this. We're all just reading our folder in this secret
I'm gonna say
area, right?
I feel like everyone just went kind of quiet and just
Mm.
kind of sat there for a second in that moment that the vibe is felt.
Can like Tomas like pull out some like rum, like Captain Morgan's?
I will definitely go and say that you've got some
Yeah.
Captain Morgans there.
Um,
And
like that's just because that's what people have to fucking have in their cabinets, and I'm just gonna.
and here you
For-
are.
is he sharing?
Yeah,
Like,
fuck yeah.
Okay.
He's a jock. He's gonna make sure you all drink. He's gonna.
If he hands her some, Imogen will take it, and she'll take a drink and not really think about it, and then she'll be like, "Why do you drink this?" and hand it back to you.
I'm gonna be like, it's a human thing, Tinkerbell. You need to drink this.
It's disgusting.
I'm gonna start pouring my monster into the rum to help, to help it out a little bit.
Maddie
Like, it
takes
tastes
a
better this
swig
way.
before you do that.
I'm here to help make sure you guys are therapized. Okay.
I'm gonna
Hydrated.
Mhm.
I'm gonna take one more glance through this folder, make sure there's not anything else in here that I should see.
I have one more thing I'd like to glance through mine.
I like close the folder so that all the papers are stacked inside, and then I take it and I hold it like this, and I start like ripping it apart.
Oh,
And
it's
I
like going
like
crazy.
the tiniest shreds. and pieces.
Yes.
No,
I'm gonna just keep drinking.
Tomas, you keep drinking. Corinne, you look like you wanted to say something.
I was just gonna say Corinne politely refuses the rum at first, and then when Tomas pours the monster in, vehemently, almost militantly refuses it then.
By
Does
the way,
anyone
I
have a
didn't
lighter?
invite.
What was that?
I'm going
Does
to. I
anyone
didn't
have a
invite
lighter?
Theo. Also, I have a lighter.
Imogen takes it and like sets the paper on fire and watches it burn. And she's like, still, her fingers are still like claws, and she's like doing this, sitting on the floor, doing this against the floor.
Does anyone else join in the little
Manny
bonfire?
throws his papers into the flame.
So Tomas is actually there's like an old like gym teacher's desks in here, and like if
Imogen-
anyone, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. You go ahead. You
I
go
was
ahead.
just gonna say, Imogen like reaches into Manny's papers and turns them over so people can't read them.
Fucking love Imogen and Manny in their fucking
Manny
gay-ass relationship.
reacts by just grabbing her hand, thinking, "Oh no, she has just burned herself."
Oh.
Her hands
God, you
fine.
guys are
Her hands are very
cute.
claw-like right now.
As you
Tomas,
all
actually, there's something I would like to check with Tomas.
Sure.
So-
please tell me.
because Tomas, in a lot of ways, is me on like Ritalin times 20. He's gonna check the bottom all the printed documents and to see if it's like 1 out of 7, 2 out of 7, 3 out of 7, 4 out of 7. Make sure there's none missing
Oh, if
documents.
the pages are numbered.
Oh,
Mhm.
You do notice that there are it is all there in sequence now.
Okay, and the next thing I'm gonna notice is how old is this paper? Paper ages weirdly.
You see that some of them are newer than others. The
Okay.
pictures of Samantha and stuff like that, location of your actual parents.
So they
things like
do
that.
actually have Samantha in there?
In
thought
Theo's
Theo added
papers.
that.
In Theo's
Oh, and
papers.
Theo's. Okay.
In Theo's
Okay. Because
papers.
for whatever reason, I'm like, yeah, Theo's totally like legit, but like I'm checking this Dexter
Sure,
Dick
sure.
guys.
Sure.
Because
Sure.
I'm a simp.
Yeah, no worries. No worries. And so are you keeping yours or are you gonna toss it into this
So
fire
you
of
guys
new
will
inspiration?
actually notice Tomas, his brain is fried. She's just sitting there pushing papers out on the table and trying to compare them. Like a fucking conspiracy theorist on like the old gym teacher's desk in this old locker room. But he does toss his like lighter over to Imogen, who fucking sets this room on fire, and he's like totally gay. Like, yeah.
I mean, Imogen's sitting there watching it. She's not letting anything else catch on fire.
Yeah, like I completely trust Imogen's control of destruction in this room.
You guys are all there. If you guys want to go and talk to each other, you please feel free to. It's all you.
Corinne keeps hers.
I'm gonna kind of look at you guys and see what you do as I'm like sitting at my
freaked out
desk.
by Imogen's claw hands.
Oh yeah, I'm totally fucking freaked out. Like I'm like, yeah, bitch, you're crazy. I love you.
Does Manny seem freaked out by it?
Manny thinks that's rad because he also has claw hands sometimes.
Manny roll a hot.
She
Do I have to?
Imogen like
Is this the
Imogen-
moment for that?
Imogen twists her hand or her wrist out of Manny's grip and switches so that they're like holding hands. They're doing like, like this.
Aww.
Oh,
I would like
your nails are
to-
impaling into my hand.
Real quick question, because I was gone. What did Piper and Cora do with theirs?
I haven't said what I'm doing with mine. Everybody keeps.
They did open
Sorry.
them,
I was gonna
but
say, Miss Piper, what are you doing with yours?
Piper is gonna walk over to the fire that Imogen started and throws hers in there and be like, Imogen, I have an answer to your question now
Oh.
about what I am.
You don't have to share if you don't want to.
Love Imogen.
There's some things I'm not comfortable yet sharing either.
An eye for an eye.
Fuck yes.
I'm a god.
But what do you mean
You're a
by
god?
How?
Literally
I mean,
You can't-
or
can't.
figuratively?
I need context.
Eldritch abominations are interesting creatures.
Ooh.
Question. DM, MC.
I think most Fae can be considered eldritch abominations.
Did fucking I assume in the beginning of all this, before I ever met Piper, before I ever met anybody else, when I was creeping on Piper, I saw some shit I wasn't supposed to see.
Yes.
Because I was like, Piper's the hot girl in school, and I totally creeped on her because I'm that guy.
100%. You know.
You sound so proud about that fact.
I'm not. I'm really just a creeper, so I don't have any feelings.
There's something extremely wrong with her parents. You really couldn't find too much with Piper, but you know that her parents are not on the up and up.
You saw the sex
And
magic.
you've met them by now too.
So did I like? I'm curious. Like, if I was a creepy ghost Casper in Piper's room, Piper, you can chime in on this. Would I be like, nope, and get out, or like I'd be like, oh, this is kind of interesting. Like, what would I? What would this? I have a string on you. Might as well figure this out now.
Daniel, can I give my 2 cents on this?
Please.
Given the type of thing that Piper is, you would have stayed interested.
So, question: like, this is Piper. I'm like watching you live in your room, doing your thing. Are you doing like? I don't know what your god is. I don't know what your patron saint. Do I have an idea
You
of any of that?
might have seen some of the books. The question is whether you've looked at them or not.
Tomas is dumb, so maybe.
But Piper, in her room, Piper has nothing that directly relates to the occult unless you've looked in the trunk at the end of her bed.
Yeah, Tomas wouldn't think to look in there. Did you do
You
any?
do know
Go ahead.
that her parents almost daily are
Mhm.
doing some spooky shit.
So Tomas is interested in the hot girl doing spooky stuff. Is she doing like rituals in the morning? Is she like praying to a sex god? Because that seems like stuff Tomas would be probably curious about.
No, that's her parents.
I'm sorry.
Did someone ask
Okay.
what?
Tomas is a teenage dumb
depends-
boy. Okay.
It depends on how often you stalk Piper.
I'm gonna just say it's a good once, like a really good once. Like Tomas has been in your house. He knows where your bathroom is. He knows where your room is. We're just gonna say once. You can call it however you want.
He knows where you keep your tampons.
He knows when you are sleeping. He knows when you're awake.
Awake.
I'm
sorry, I'm a creepy ghost boy that creeped on the hot girl in school.
Possibly would have known at some point, maybe had caught Piper coming in from a ritual, but none of the things happen in with her. None of them can really happen in the house. None of the bigger things that she
Does
would
she
be
talk
involved
to herself or anything? Hopefully in her underwear. like is she in her...
That I could definitely see happening. That I could see happening. Yes, that happens.
I don't know if I like where this is going.
We can fade to black here, but like, is she talking to her? Like, I still don't totally know what Piper's about. Is she like talking to her god? Is she talking to like Satan here? Like, I'm like,
funny enough, Tomas, you don't know.
Nope.
Funny enough, you don't know.
You can't. You probably couldn't tell.
Piper's got like the hot girl, like to Tomas, who's like a jock on the basketball team. You just know Piper's the hot girl, and he's constantly confused why she talks to us. And then like also like, yeah, she's into some creepy stuff. So I was just curious. Like, I'm watching her and how she reacts. Like,
you do hear a.
Mm-hmm.
Looks at Tomas.
I look at Piper. Like,
did you invite someone?
I am leaning back in this chair on the desk, looking at shit, and like, what'd you do?
You can go through walls. Go see who it is.
Nobody should know what's in here. And I'm gonna get up, and I'm not gonna go to the door. I'm gonna go beside the door, and I'm gonna go look at this guy.
Go through the roof and look down.
Or whatever. Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh shit! Yeah, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna poke my head back in and go, "Hey guys, it's Theo." I'm gonna be like all giddy and happy, like, yeah.
Wait, what happened?
There was a knock on the door.
Theo knocked at the door.
All right, I poke my entire head back in through the wall and tell everybody, and I'm like, I'm gonna go to the door, and I unlock the door for her.
Relax slightly.
May I?
I'm gonna look at you guys and see what I read from all of you.
Imogen will pick up one of the papers that's on fire, by the way, and go, "Did you get one of these?"
You see she's holding up a folder.
Tomas opens the door for her.
We've got a bonfire going if you would like. Her hands are still closed, by the way.
An indoor bonfire, which is probably really bad for our health.
You see that
Oh, it'll be fine. It's just
I would say
smoke.
that you guys open up the windows. You see Thea stand there for a second. Just
Wait,
like
I want to
watching.
stop her before she throws anything in. If she does.
She just kind of
She
seems
looks like
lost in
she needs
thought.
a hug.
She looks like she's had a rough morning.
Can we give her a
I'll
hug?
give her a hug.
Jeez, you guys are such good fucking friends. Corin, come and get in on this. I know you love her.
No.
No.
Manny's also staying away.
You see that Theo kind of hugs you. She doesn't kind of. She does hug you. I am.
By the way, the way Imogen hugs is like she's all in. Okay, so Imogen,
yeah.
like, the whole.
You
and, like,
notice as you go, you wrap your arms around Theo. They're a little cold.
okay, doesn't bother Imogen.
They feel very strong.
Imogen's weird.
Corinne is straight up just standing there watching her friends hug this awful abusive vampire, and she's just fully standing there, like arms crossed, like hips just like cocked out, just like pissed the fuck off.
You see
And
that
Tomas is staring at Corinne like, come on, like, come on.
Manny
Theo-
tells Corinne, so do you see Imogen? She's small, but she's a surprisingly good hugger.
Fucking love Manny.
Theo gently gives a kiss to Piper on the top of her head and to Imogen. I am. Huh. And she just kind of holds it. She looks like she's been crying.
Yeah, us too.
Actually, I don't know shit about Theo, so I'm very curious about this. And I'm going to be like, Dex gave you that too?
Yes. You see, I stole yours from Helsing's office. I saw that she had files on us, but I thought it would just be school information, and then you had yours, and I didn't get a chance to go back to get mine.
I'm going to be like, because nobody fucking knows my shit yet. I'm going to be like, yeah. Hey,
Would you all like to see me before I became who I am?
only if you want.
That's your skeleton.
Fucking
You
love
see,
yes.
she opens up the folder,
It's very
and
personal.
you see a very large, broad man and a tall, slender but very handsome young man.
Okay.
Theo
Tomas is gonna
before
try to take this in. Which one is Theo?
The
the
slender one.
That's probably her dad, the big one.
and you
Okay.
see that
I would assume.
you see that she stops. This was before my transition. This was in Ghana, Africa.
Now, see, I thought she was talking about before she became a vampire.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I
Okay.
know, right? Like, but
No, but
okay,
she actually does
question.
go in as she looks at all of you.
Yeah.
My transition was part of who I became. Once I began it, I became this. And she closes it.
Tomas is just looking at her like very proud of her for talking to everybody like this.
If I'm not still hugging her, I give her another hug.
Fair.
Oh my Tinkerbell.
I think it would be better if Imogen just didn't stop hugging her.
You see that Theo does kind of stop and she looks at all of you. Listen, I am not a good person. I'm not. I don't expect any of you to really like me. I don't expect any of you to understand me. But I cannot help but think that we have bonded in this.
I'm touching her back as she's talking, by the way. Like
So at least in this sense, go and know that we will have the darkest of memories. And she picks up a folder. Fuck that. And she just tosses it into the fire.
So Tomas is gonna be like watching everybody. We all don't know shit about each other, right? But Theo just came out. Theo is the most secretive, lying, pathological liar son of a bitch we know. Right?
That's your girlfriend, dude.
Aside from Van Helsing.
Well, this is Leo speaking. Tomas doesn't think any of these things. Tomas thinks he's fucking right.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. Tomas is gonna look at Corinne and then at Piper, who saw us set this shit on fire, right?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, Tomas is gonna like chin up and be like, yeah, like, by the way, I'm not gonna burn Theo's folder. I'm burning Van Helsing's folder. Yeah, like, she didn't know shit about me, but yeah, I've been dead for 10 years. I'm gonna toss it in the fire. Wasn't worried about me at all. No big deal. And I did just tell everybody I've been dead for 10 years.
Now you guys all know. They have been on repeat. 10 years doing this. Piper has shared what they are. Theo has shared who they were. Would anyone else like to?
Is it not fairly obvious to everybody else? Well, I mean, but what I'm saying is, like, we obviously know Manny's a werewolf. We know Imogen's a fae.
Maybe
/
something you would like to
possible
share.
changeling.
Manny
And like
will
our
will
share
share.
bonfire.
Manny will come out, guys. I'm a werewolf. No. Manny
No,
will
motherfucker, we knew.
Manny will come out and say, so you guys know how I was in anger management therapy with Van Helsing? Apparently that
Yes.
was just a ploy to turn me into one of her reformed monsters. Probably
Why
use
does
us.
that not surprise me?
So me, Keelan, anybody else probably in that same course, we were all just being brainwashed to be used by Van Helsing.
I would like you to go and get a +1 on the next roll that you do, Miguel, because you have figured out everyone in the anger rehab course was a monster. Congrats.
Who else was in it? It was.
I just
we
know about
also
me
have
and Keelan. I don't know about
And
anybody
Harper.
else. Harper was in that?
Harper showed up late that day.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Also, that dude who
the Samoan fellow. We'll get his name in a second, but
yeah, that dude.
mm-hmm.
It's interesting. They didn't have anything about Jane in here.
Tinkerbell, what do you mean?
The girl, she died, and
Does Manny know this?
no, nobody knows. I
What
took
do you
her
mean?
place.
Tinkerbell, what do you mean?
You took her place, is what you said?
Mm-hmm.
She died. It wasn't us. It was just an accident.
Tomas is gonna go quiet and be like, "How old?"
She was 8. I was similarly aged, so I was chosen to.
So you're
Do your
Okay.
parents know?
I don't think so.
It's
Piper has
rough.
too many human emotions right now.
Oh!
Manny,
What's Manny doing?
it is Manny's turn to be the hug giver as he wraps his arms around Imogen quite easily.
Excuse me.
Kind of.
Tomas is actually going to
Imogen like gladly takes this hug, but she
Oh.
says, "I'm actually glad that they didn't have anything about her in there. It's not any of their business." But
Tomas is going to look at you guys and be like, why did you need human parents, Tinkerbell? Why couldn't you just be what's fairy parents? I don't know, fairy parents. I don't know. I don't fucking know how that works.
Dude, that's so insensitive. You can't just ask someone why they need human parents.
Yeah, I know. Like,
oh,
goddamn, Tomas, BBC.
I mean, I had a Fae parent, and I mean, I kind of remember them, but I mean, they asked my parents. I mean, they asked.
Yeah.
As far as I know, I mean, I wasn't part of it. I was just told that after.
Tinkerbell, do you love your parents?
Yeah, they're awesome. I like them a lot.
And they're your parents, man.
Yeah,
They're lucky to have you, dude.
thank you.
They are your parents as much as they were James.
Yeah.
Mm.
So, and she looks at Manny. He says, "You asked why I'm not tall like they are, and that's the reason why is because they didn't give birth to me."
I'm sorry that I asked that. I didn't mean to.
That's okay.
Ooh.
It
Foot in
wasn't.
mouth. Foot in mouth. I do that a lot. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's not a big deal. It's just a sensitive topic, but it's not something you would expect to be sensitive.
I'm so
You
fucking
do-
proud of Manny right now. I'm like,
In this quiet
Okay.
moment, is there anything else that anyone else would like to say?
what's Corin doing?
Corinne is staying silent. She did not burn her folder. She made a point to keep it and she put it in her bag.
So
she didn't
I'm
say a
gonna
word to
be
anybody.
discreet. I'm gonna be discreet about this. I'm gonna actually go to Theo first and then be like, "Hey Theo, I think this is be good. I gave to Spooks. I'm gonna talk about the folder."
Before that, I have a gift for all of you. They're letters.
Ooh.
Letters.
Is Manny
got-
wearing his big Letterman jacket?
Mm-hmm.
I am.
Imogen is. Are
Wait.
you?
Manny's on a team?
Manny does not have this jacket yet. He is not on the
Oh,
team
okay.
yet.
Okay.
Manny, we're gonna get
is,
you on the team. We're gonna get you on the team. Whatever team you want, let's get you on it.
Manny's going to get on the
Oh.
football team, but right now Manny's wearing one of his big hoodies.
Oh,
You
okay.
do.
Okay.
He's wearing a big hoodie,
Yes.
Yes.
or okay, but not a jacket.
No.
Or is it like one of those ones that zippers in the front?
We could say it has a zipper. You can go with that. Are you
Okay,
going to
she-
sneak your way into my jacket?
I was gonna say that she like in her hug, she like puts her arms like underneath the jacket and like hides inside the hoodie.
Oh,
So it's like it's a hug. It's a hug, but she's like got your jacket around her, so she's probably very well hidden.
You are all handed a letter with what seems to be a wax seal with what looks to be a world on it and an R. My father.
I'm gonna
gave
look.
these-
I'm gonna be looking at Theo this whole time. Like, what's this?
My father gave these as gifts. He wanted to say thank you
For what?
for saving me.
So I'd like to actually pull Theo and I to like the girls' bathroom area as I open mine.
You see, before you do that, she
Uh-huh.
picks up her hand. You know, Corinne, I'm gonna just throw this out there into the air. It's okay that you don't like me. It is. It's fine. The solemn face makes me sick. If you have something you want to go and say it. If not, do us both a favor. Keep your shitty attitude to yourself. How about
Oh,
that?
oh shit.
Theo, Theo.
No. Because they have something to say. Say it. And you know the reason why I'm reaching out to you about this now? Because I am so fucking sick and tired of me trying every single fucking time and you looking at me like if though you want to go and hit me in the face. You want to? Do it. But know for a fact, I smell you just like you smell me. Evil recognizes evil. Yeah? So how about you get off that high fucking horse, take the stick out your ass, and just go and get a chance to go and look at who you are as a fucking person. How about that?
I'm looking right at Theo and being like,
Corinne kind of smiles a little bit. And she says, I would respect everything that you just said if it weren't for the fact that them's big, bold words for somebody who has no respect for anybody else's personal space or desires or wants or needs. You treat my friend and consequently his friends like they are toys, like we're little playthings that you can just reach out and touch whenever you feel like it. And you can sit there and say that you've gone to rehab. You may be in therapy. Good for you. But until you start treating my friend, until you start treating this person, Tomas, that you claim to care about so much, with the basic decency and respect that he deserves, nothing you say will ever have any weight to me. So you want to talk about evil recognizing evil? Yeah, go ahead. But until such time as you decide to be a better individual, fuck off.
It's only okay if you treat them like a pet, right? Oh.
I'm looking at Piper to help me.
What do you want me to do?
Oh, the poor innocent doll. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm going to need you to provide proof of this.
Gladly.
Go ahead.
Now, y'all, let's, girls, please.
No. It's
No,
fine.
no.
I want to know how she
Korean,
I want to know
yeah.
how she thinks I treat anyone like a pet.
No. Let them fight.
Granny,
You
don't
see,
do it!
I
you see
look
she
at
takes off,
Tomas like
takes
a
off her
child.
glasses. Let's start with Rory.
What
Oh,
about Rory?
the boy who lived, who you just have tag along around you, who is literally willing to just go and die for you, that you went and you brought back to life, and yet don't even want to give the time of day to. That's one. Two, how you only want to go reach out to Tomas when you see me around him, and you get so flustered about it because it bothers you that someone's taking attention away from big old Corinne. Let me finish. So these are the things that go and bite into it. You don't like it? Fuck off. You want to be part of it? Then say it. But I want to hear it. You want to be honest? I have wanted to fuck you since the moment I met you. And now you know. So this is what this is. And this is what it's gonna be. And
No,
I'm gonna be
Theo.
straight up. And this is what. And this is the thing that kills me is that you just sit there and act like if though you have no fucking clue, like if though you're so above it all. You're not.
Here's the difference. I know I am not above anybody else. You think you know jack fucking all about what I went through with Rory last year. And you think I don't give him the time of day? You stalking me? You know how much time I spend with him?
You want me to?
Why do you think I carry dead men's ashes in my pocket everywhere I go? I wanted to have insurance to make sure you can't come close to me. Number two,
Oh
you
God.
think I only care about Tomas when you're around? You think that's what that is?
Is that why you offered him the job at your nana's place? Keep him close.
Oh, you didn't know that he reached out and was talking about getting a job?
For
The
what it's
fuck
worth,
you
I
say?
offered him a job too.
You didn't know Imogen offered him a job?
The fuck you say? And she just turns to Tomas. The fuck she says?
Was looking for work.
Number three, the fact that you are angry with him for doing something that big old Theodore didn't know about, little Miss Queen Theodore didn't know about. That's how I know.
Piper is
We are
slightly
fucking
offended. I
different.
am the only queen here.
You see.
Corinne quickly amends her statement to Princess Theodore, and then she looks at Theodore, and then she looks at Theodore and she says, "Monster might recognize monster, but at the end of the day, I know I am not above anybody else. These people are my equals, and as much as I hate to admit it, you are my equal too. You need to recognize that and stop being such a fucking cunt."
God damn!
Conflicted little
Tomas,
Piper.
Tomas is going to wait for Theo to look at him.
Theo does not. Theo walks up to Corinne.
You can't see his hand, but he's offering his hand. The MC is. Yes.
Corinne is
She offers a hand.
why?
We could do this all night. Are we going to?
No, we're not going to.
I'd watch.
The fact of I'm not going to shake your hand because I don't respect you, because you don't respect other people. It's not that you don't respect me. It's that you don't respect my friends. And it's not just Tomas. You don't respect the people around you. And I don't even know if saying any of this shit is even going to do anything to you. I don't know if it's going to affect you in any way. I hope it does, if only for the fact that you will understand that the way you treat people is not okay.
Question. I would like to ask if Corinne put the condition on Theodore of the way you treat people is not okay.
I would say that they did. But they were also going to put the condition on Corinne. Also not humble. And I'll get to that in a second. As she goes and she pulls back her hand. There's a story like people like you from where I'm from. Humility really is the pathway to hell. And I'll put it to you this way. I may not have respect, but at least I'm willing to admit it. Even the devil's humble enough to admit that they have pride. You, on the other hand, don't. Grow up.
You think I don't admit that I have pride? I got the offer to sell my soul to keep my dad from being sick.
Not a
You
mind
think I'm
reader.
not? Because it's none of your fucking business. And I'm gonna turn her and I'm gonna fucking leave. I'm absolutely done with this conversation with her.
Piper, you were gonna say something before
Who's
they walk
gonna
out.
be like, y'all, that's enough. Y'all need to quit. And then
I'm
If
literally
anything,
relying on the Piper,
Can
like,
we please be friends now?
social killer that she is to save
Piper,
me
you
completely in
you
this
know what,
moment.
Piper? If you want to go and roll a cold to see if you can chill both of them out, I'll
I'm
at least
curious
for them
about this. Yeah.
Can
to
I?
take the
I
chill.
think
Can I, like-
Corinne's already left though.
I'll say that
No,
she's
do it
about to make
before.
it to
Do
the
it
door.
before
she
then.
leaves? And can I help and be like, if we can't be friends, can we at least settle for less open hostility?
I mean,
I wish there was a help
hold on.
action in fucking Monsterhearts too.
Hold on,
Like,
hold on, hold on, hold on.
I'll let you
Hold
get a
on.
+1 to this roll.
Hold on.
Annie is just hiding behind Imogen.
So that
which
is,
looks
if I
silly.
can find my fucking thing.
Which is hilarious because Manny is like twice as big as she is.
So that's a can I count? 12, 13, 14, 15?
Corinne, as
Jesus
you go to
Christ.
go open up the
Christ.
door, you do feel, and it kind of comes to your mind.
Do I
gotta walk
roll?
away.
Do I roll anything like a volatile or anything?
You know what? If you want to be like, roll a volatile.
Ooh, -1. That's a 5.
You take a second, and when you hear Piper, you realize these are my friends, not hers. I don't gotta walk away. And when you
Corin.
turn with strength,
Mm-hmm.
and you notice that Theo does put their head down. Theo walks out. And as she does, we don't have to be friends. I'm glad we got it out in the air, though.
Before she leaves, I say, we could have been.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to grab Theo's
Y'all-
hand and see if
Y'all
she'll.
stop that. Y'all can still be friends.
You can grab Theo's hand, and she just kind of stops there for a second. You're not wrong. You're not. But I'm not wrong either.
If that's
Moss
what
is
you
like
wanna go and
speechless during all this.
What was that, Corinne?
I said, if that's what you want to go and think. You don't know much about me, do you?
I guess not.
I don't know much about you either. Not true stuff. You know what I've put out there, and I know what you've put out there. I know I'm very prideful.
And I'm manipulative.
But I know at the end of the day that some things just aren't worth it. All I ask is that you be nicer to Tomas. He deserves that.
I want you to roll a cold.
Ooh, I get a -1 to that too. 11.
Jeez.
Ooh.
Be nice. You gotta be nice to me, Theo.
As you
I break
as
something
you-
in her brain, and she's finally
as you
another
meet
person.
as you meet eyes, just for the slightest of seconds,
Is there sexual tension?
you see what Tomas sees. And you feel that, and you can feel like that urge of like, this awful fucking woman, but it almost feels like friends to lovers for a moment. And in your
I
mind, they're
feel
like,
that even though I rolled a cold.
wait. And as it starts to
There's a
kind
lot
of
of
creep,
feelings.
as it starts to kind of creep into your mind, they're like, no.
No.
And as you're just kind of sitting there, you see
Well,
that
maybe it's like a
Theo smile.
respectful, like you see maybe what Tomas sees of Theo for a second, and then you're like, bitch, please.
Pretty
Like,
much. And like you shut it down, but there is that split moment that you're just like, fuck you. Like in your mind is like, no, stupid. And you just see Theo just smile. Well, we got it out. I'm good.
I'm gonna follow after Theo if she lets me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look back at you guys as I walk out with her. So I'm a good boyfriend, okay?
I don't want to keep Tomas from going after her, but I do keep in the back of my mind that I'm going to send him a text later and say, "I'm sorry, I fought with your girlfriend."
I mean, we're
But you
gonna
really-
see. I'm gonna see you at your shop later. Like we're gonna.
Imogen waves at
Well, I
Tomas.
don't, yeah, because I don't. Well, but Corinne doesn't know if you're still going to come and do that.
Tomas is gonna give a
so-
look to Corinne, like, I'll see you later, like as I walk out.
Okay.
Okay.
So as you walk out, Tomas.
I'm gonna ask her like, Theo, what the fuck?
I thought it was great. I enjoyed that very much. I like Corinne.
Theo, like, that was not good. What just happened just now?
What do you mean? We completely got everything out. There was no lies in any of it. That's probably the most honest I've ever been with anybody.
Yeah,
Yeah. He wants me to be honest. So I was
I
honest.
did. I did. Okay. By the way, what are these letters you gave us?
Oh, it's money.
Theo.
You know, I, the player, thought it was money, but Imogen would take what she said at face value, and so Imogen thinks there's a letter in there.
Oh no.
How much money is in there?
You open yours?
I'm not going to. I'm going to ask her.
I don't know. He put different amounts for different things.
Fuck this. Manny opens his after.
I
we
want to
leave.
fucking know, man.
I want to
As
Corinne
know.
opens hers.
as you guys are having this discussion, you see Manny go, you rip open yours. You see in the most eloquent of calligraphy, dearest Mr. Luna. I'll read it to you in his actual voice. I would like to say thank you for helping my dear child regiment. They are alone in America. Seeing that even with my protective hand, they have come so far to harm, it wounds me. And I'm quite pleased to know that you help. Please, take these $5,000.
Oh my
It's a
god.
check. I would like you to pay off the rest of the debt your mother has on her car. And there'll be 300 left over for you as thanks. Your help is appreciated. Regiments do not forget.
Ah,
Manny just says, "Holy shit!"
regiments.
Is it
Who's
cash
opening?
or is it a check?
It's a check. Piper,
Manny-
as you open
Piper
up,
opens hers.
and I'll get right to you, Corinne. Give me 1 sec.
Okay.
As you open up yours, Piper, dearest Miss Windsor, I would like to congratulate you on helping my dearest regiment. And pretty much states the same of how regiment is away, but it also goes and says in the bottom, sadly, I was unable to see financial need for your family. So I have something perhaps of more value. And you see that there are plane tickets for your parents, hotel reservations. We will fly them out. They will have a moment to go and spend time together. And There is $500 for you. I want to say thank you. The Regiments never forget. We are very, very appreciative and grateful. Do you open up yours, Corinne?
Manny's reaction, yeah, and seeing how Piper tears into hers, and Manny being like, "Holy shit!" Yeah, that makes me be like,
As
"Fuck,
you
okay."
just, dearest, I don't, dearest Miss.
Parker.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
trying. I want to. Dearest Miss Parker, daughter of Callum, almost as in a royal sense. Your lineage precedes you. Your call to action, even more so. My name is of little importance,
Oh, I don't
but
like that.
but please know, I know it was you who pulled the trigger to stop this creature. Not all monsters have sharp teeth and sharp claws. I'm very appreciative of it. The regiments do not forget. Forgive me, for
Regiments do not
your
forget.
grandmother does not need much, but I know that your father does. I also know that the medical debt is deep. We would like to sponsor your father's treatments in a memory clinic of your choosing. You do not have to accept. You owe me nothing, but I owe you so much. Please feel free to call at this number. My accountants will take care of it. I lost my mother to something similar. I understand your pain. The regiments never forget. You drew blood, and that is honorable, daughter of Callum. We've also enclosed $500 for your personal spending. Thank you so much.
Shit.
Corinna's fully just crying, like not like sobbing, but like very quietly crying.
You,
Imogen opens hers since everybody, like, especially seeing Manny's reaction.
dearest Miss Smith, it pretty much goes throughout the same lines. Thank you for your help. We have had a moment to go through the accounts of your family's farm. We are uncertain if this information should be shared with you, seeing that your father is a proud man, but they have acquired some debt. That debt will no longer be theirs to carry. Your farm will be safe. Thank you. And no, the regiments never forget. We are also a fan of your jams.
Good jams. Ah.
Tomas, do
They
you
like
open
our
yours?
jams.
Um, I will when I get the moment after I talk to Theo.
Sure.
Mhm.
So there you are. As the rest of your crews have this. We're ending on a rough note, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! It's, just like,
So it doesn't say, so mine doesn't have like a check or anything. It just says that it's been taken care of.
oh, I'm so sorry. And as you go through, you see in the back, and here is $500 for spending money.
Hey,
Huh.
let she get more.
Everybody's gotten 500 except Manny.
I said 300 for you. Forgive me. It's 500 for you, Manny. Sorry
So
about that.
Tomas,
good.
Tomas will
Thank you.
check like when Tomas is alone. Tomas will check. Tomas is going to talk to Theo first.
There you are.
Theo, what's up with that, man? Why are you and Corin going at it? I don't get it.
Because she loves you, Tomas. That's
What's
why.
that?
I see the way she looks at you, Tomas.
What?
Ah,
Get
Piper
out
in
of
the
the bushes,
I was
Piper.
gonna say
Ah!
Piper's in a locker now, just like just looking for
And
those like little.
I'm not against it, Tomas. I just want to hear it. That's all.
Yeah, I think she's just a good friend. She just wants
Is
to make sure
she?
I'm okay.
Maybe. Maybe she is. Maybe I'm just a jealous psychopath. Could be that.
As she says that, I'm gonna pull Theo, I don't know, next to a tree or something, be like, "You're a jealous psychopath?"
A little bit.
I mean, I'm gonna see if I can roll hot on her
Oh,
on
please
wherever
do.
we're at.
You can totally do that.
What the fuck, guy?
And she
What?
will,
We're psycho.
and
It's
she
okay.
will
It's cool. We're
meet it.
psycho. We're
Yeah,
psycho.
you're a bunch of psychos. You
Also,
want to
I
roll
have
it up?
terrible.
If we end this episode on Fade to Black, I swear to God.
Fucking Piper watching from the bushes. What the
By the
fuck?
way, I still haven't
Piper's
read
like,
this fucking note. Like, I really need to read it at some
Yeah,
point.
yeah, roll.
Piper's like, I regret. I regret.
This,
I
I
regret.
regret, but I don't.
Like,
but I do.
So I have a +1 on Theo. Considering I'm a creepy ghost, I have a -1 all the time, so it's
So
just a normal roll.
just a straight roll.
Okay.
But you could get a 12.
And don't you have a string on them?
It fucking worked.
I got 12. I got 9, 10, 11, 12.
Well,
For the first time, Tomas,
Yes, I actually have some control of my situation.
Theo is not being aggressive. And you see it
Yes.
in their eyes that they are so overwhelmed with everything that's going on, they melt into you. It is not even a question. There is no fight. There's no nothing. They become like a submissive kitten almost to you. And it is mind boggling to you because it is the first time
First
that this
time.
has ever happened with
By the
Theo.
way, I need you guys to get laid more often.
I'm trying, man.
I know.
I'm fucking trying.
So far, Imogen and Manny and
So,
Tomas like 4 times.
so as we end tonight,
Mhm.
and we will go and start our next session with everything else that's going on and with our
Can I
actual
please
season
read
one.
my note? Can I please read my letter at some point tonight?
You know what? I'll go and I'll say right before we go. I'll say that you are able to open up your letter. Would you like to read it?
Yes, like later, later after I'm like
Sure. Yours actually has to
my
pull
walk
out.
of shame.
Good evening. This
That's it.
is Zeverick Regimon, father and carekeeper of Theodore. I have been informed by my daughter that you are her lover. I have also been informed that you have helped her to seek help in other things that I have not. You seem to be glue of your friends and those close to you. Mr. Tomas, I do not have much I can give you because Sadly, you are a different type of creature. But I will give you this. A gift from my heart to yours. You see, it is your parents' names and a phone number. You do not need to use it. My daughter has told me what has transpired,
Jeez, he really knows.
but one should not be without parents. Theodore has learned this the hard way. I have spent much time abroad, and sadly, when I look through all of my riches, I do not see the life of my child. I see the woman that they have become, but their childhood was gone to me. It does not need to be the same with you, Tomas. Thank
Jeez.
you. And here is $500 for spending money. Please get a new phone, if you don't mind.
I fucking Rory cracked my fucking phone.
Sorry.
Thank you. Regimond never forgets. Tomas, even if you decide to not continue with my lovely daughter, know that you still have a friend. Thank you.
I want to meet her dad now.
Yeah, like fucking OG over here.
It's a war criminal, don't you ever forget it.
Yeah, jeez. So we haven't started school yet.
No.
I would be curious what groups everyone's joining.
Yeah, and we will definitely go and get some more information. But it is now 10:34. Lovers,
Mhm.
my dearest friends, we say good night. But before we do, far, far away, the sound of the ocean. Deep in the forest, a woman with jet black hair, dark, dark green eyes, sits in front of an altar, slowly making sigils of blood across the stones, whispering a name. Thomas, 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 Thomas,
God,
Why is it always Tomas? Why you gotta
And
pick on
as
him?
they are there,
God.
there is a familiar noise.
Oh,
Fucking
my
holiday.
mom works with Holiday. Mm.
Oh.
And as they look up, you notice different names: Imogen, Piper, Tama, Manny. And in the shadows, a picture of Corinne.
This is something that am I dreaming this?
Just
No,
letting
this
the
is.
world know.
I would like you to know that fucking Daniel does this. He does these like snippets of things none of the characters know about.
Oh God, now we got to
I
do
And
love it and hate it.
I love
and
it and hate
as
it.
this woman with these large green eyes turns, evening, my dear, evening. You see her stare. I, devil. You hear Holiday's voice. I, witch. I don't know you. Oh, but you could if you so desire.
No.
And what exactly do I come bearing? Well, allow me to tell you. You see, I'm a betting man myself. You do look like you would be a plentiful peach. My name's Holiday, and we will fade to black. Thank you so much for spending this evening with us, everyone. And thank you for being here with us in Monsterhearts 2 as we establish the new BBEG for the upcoming sessions.
And you know that it's true because Daniel hit the pitch of truth.
So, not just that, but oddly enough, before we go, another sound of ocean. People screaming, and what looks to be a padded room. As a very tall, muscular woman sits in the corner, straitjacket. Damn monsters! I swore it! I saw it! I saw it! Right, lady? Whatever you say, you fucking psycho.
Is it Helsing?
And as she starts to
Helsing.
slam her body against the walls, won't someone hear me? It's real! I'm not crazy! Shut the fuck up before you get the hose again, lady.
What's
Oh, dude, bro.
Buffalo Bill
And
hole.
how medieval have we got?
as she leans back into the corner,
Are you fucking serious?
No!
I believe you. What? Oh, darling, I believe you. As a matter of fact, I've got a whole carnival of people that believe you. My name's Holiday, by the way. It's a pleasure. Big fan of your word. And on that, we end. Good night, everybody.
No.
Bye! Just